would not. I would have said, it's okay, but it's all right. It's fine. But I can actually say the words "the Ohio State" this week, as opposed to Michigan or TTUN. That
Wade Hutchinson calls it
North.
the University of Michigan.
Whatever
so
it is.
You're both
Corey, what's your question?
Do we have a shot?
Of course we do.
We have the running backs. We have the quarterback. If you let him air it out, let him run it out.
Of course we do.
All right, everybody, welcome to Before the Growl. Mason, Ireland, M, big weekend. Rams win again. They look like the best team in the NFL. I think they are the best team in the NFL
I was just
right
going
now,
to ask
Ireland.
you, how does it feel to have it be a season ticket holder to the Super Bowl favorites?
It is so fantastic. And everybody in my section, Tracy and the guy who created the Family Guy or American Dad, he created American Dad, he's there, and the whole gang. And we're all super excited about
your
it.
section friends?
Section friends.
I will say, last night was a distinct home field advantage.
It
was really
Okay,
loud.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
Are you in the booth during the games?
Press box.
Okay. So, and then when do you leave?
Start of the fourth.
Okay. So I heard guys arguing, I've been making the argument for a better part of 3 weeks that I don't want that game in Philadelphia if they've got to play the Eagles again.
Right.
I want it in L.A. These guys were saying, well, the Eagles will just fans will take over the stadium. That's not why I want the game in L.A.
No.
I want the game in L.A. because it won't be 20 degrees and snowing.
Right, weather.
And the Rams, theoretically, if they hold on to the number one seed, and now they don't need help. If they just went out, they're the number one seed. They wouldn't have to get on a plane until they would have to go to San Francisco for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So to me, the fact that the Eagles fans takes over the stadium is meaningless.
Right. I'm trying to remember. When was the last? Do the Eagles fans? It blends together for me. Like Tampa clearly did not.
Yeah.
Take over
Neither did the Seahawks.
The
They didn't
Niners,
travel.
who may or may not be in the playoffs, they'll take over SoFi.
Yeah.
The Eagles will take over SoFi.
49ers definitely did.
Emily's Steelers would take over SoFi. The Bears would.
Yeah.
But that to me doesn't matter. The reason I want the game in L.A. is so it's not in Philly.
Eliminates the elements in terms of like the weather or
That's
anything.
a better way. You just summarized it in 3 words. What it took me 2 minutes.
Right, exactly. And like fan bases being loud, it's okay. Like Matthew Stafford is very good at dealing with this. It's just so that his receivers can catch balls instead of being wet and slippery and gross.
And
one time we had
like
Stafford
year,
on, remember, and he told us that I think we were at like training camp or something, and you asked him about this, and he said, we actually have a silent count we can go to at home games.
And they do. They have to. When the Niners are there, you've got to go to a silent count.
Brian Cohen has said he's had to do that for years.
Yeah.
That when the other teams come in and do the fan takeover, that they have a silent count they can go to.
I will say, Sean McVay quoted himself on Mason and Ireland's show on the postgame show.
What did he say?
Well, basically, someone asked
Did he say, I don't give a blank about
the power rankings?
Someone gave him the same question.
We're just preparing him for his real interview.
Yeah, exactly. It says, do you remember who was number 1 in the NFC last year in Week 12? No, you don't. So then,
he's not wrong.
Yeah,
no, he's not wrong. I mean,
one of the hardest things to do is play the game in front of you.
Yes.
I'll give you an example. I was in Salt Lake City last night, and the Lakers were playing the Jazz, and the Lakers just didn't play the last 3 minutes.
Oh my God, the last 3 minminutes. What was going on?
They were up 13 with 6 minutes to go, and then they took a bunch of bad shots. They didn't make any of them, and they were lucky to win. I thought Utah made a mistake. It was 107-106. Lakers miss a shot, 12 seconds to go. Utah calls timeout. It let the Lakers set their defense.
Right.
Had they just pushed it up the floor, particularly Keontae George, I think they take the lead there.
Yeah.
Instead, they set up a play. They had to foul. Lakers win by 2.
Yeah.
But that's the worry was, they blew that team out 4 days before that.
Right.
Sean McVay's worry, and he's told it to us, is that he doesn't want anybody looking ahead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like this Carolina game, I don't think they're going to lose, but they could.
No,
I mean,
could be
Bryce
sneaky.
Young has had a couple of games this year where he's just kind of stepped up.
They're 9-point favorites, and I think that's a lot of points. 9-point favorites at Carolina.
But they have been blowing out teams.
Yeah.
And so I wouldn't be surprised if they cover that. I want to say this season their win record is they cover the spread in every game they win.
Right.
So I wouldn't be
the 2
surprised.
games they lost, they should have won.
Yeah, exactly. So I wouldn't be surprised if they cover the spread, but it's not a team to overlook.
Right.
Because the Panthers could end up winning the division with how the Buccaneers are like free falling out of it. So
Sure.
it's the whole NFL is up for grabs, but the Rams are seriously in the lead.
All right, after yesterday's games, since you guys, I know we're up against it here, but matter of fact, I'll save it. I'll save it for the show.
Okay, good, good. James Cameron making a Billie Eilish concert film.
Yeah, I'm interested because I think rarely do concert films feel like something you have to go to. But I think if I can get James Cameron out of the Avatar world, I'm going to go see it.
Yeah, I'm so sick of it.
Does Billie Eilish have enough hits to do a concert?
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
She's
Huge. She's got 3 albums of the year, 2 albums of the year.
Yeah, she has 2 major albums with tons of hits on it. But I understand, like, your question.
I remember
They're not
when they
on
made
the radio
her part
all
of
the
the
time.
Olympics, I thought, that's a reach.
They're all super sad songs except for one. All of her music is a downer, except for Birds of a Feather. Da, 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 da. Otherwise, it's just like, poor me, woe is me. I'm
bad
wearing...
guy's pretty good. I'm the bad guy. Duh.
Bad guy. Yeah.
My wife loves Adele.
Yeah.
And I point out to her after 10 years of listening to Adele, I go, all of her songs are sad.
That's not true.
It is true. Name
hello,
one who is
that one.
What is the name
Say
of that
hello
song?
to your new lover.
Yeah. Say hello to your new lover.
Oh, I haven't heard that one.
Yeah.
All the others, like Rolling in the Deep, is about a breakup.
Yeah, Rolling in the Deep is about a breakup. No question
we
about
could have had
that.
it all.
Yeah, we could have had it all. Hello, it's me.
Or Rich Paul. He probably has to go home and do mean things just to,
Well, I know he better be careful because she's going to write a whole album about the mean
she needs
thing.
material.
Exactly. All right, there you have it. There's your Before the Growl coming up. We didn't even mention Lincoln Riley, and I think that's going to be the number one topic on the show today. Stay tuned on radio, on YouTube, and on the ESPN LA app. Thanks.
Arrangement, and the adjuster leaves you in the lurch. Take a breath and call Avner Gatt. With years of experience and a passion for helping people, if you've got water damage at home, call Avner Gatt today. 818-917-5256 or avnergatt.com. That's 818-917-5256. Avner Gatt. Your claim, our game.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Looking to score big on flooring? Kick off your project with Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Every day's a win. No gimmicks, no markups, just the wholesale deals on every surface. Call 866-62-FLOOR or visit them on the web, hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
Have you heard the refinancing rule of thumb that says you have to drop your rate at least 0.5% to refi because it'll take several years of savings to recoup the closing costs for a refi? The Loan Exchange says the rule is nonsense. With a Loan Exchange free closer, you can lower your rate without paying any cost whatsoever. That's right, lower your rate with no cost and your balance doesn't go up. You start saving on the first day you have the loan and every day thereafter. If you decide to move next year or rates drop further, you can exchange that loan for another without losing a dollar that was tied up in closing costs. Today's 30-year fixed-free closer rate in APR is 5.875%. So if your current mortgage rate is higher than 5.875%, give the Loan Exchange a call at 855-752-9944 or log on to theloanexchange.com. It won't cost you a thing. NMLS 1637539. Loan subject to credit approval. See website for licensing information, loan terms and conditions. Equal housing lender. Call 855-752-9944 or visit theloanexchange.com.
The most recognized jingle in Los Angeles has a new number.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob, 1-800-345-6789. Call Jacob.
Your fantasy roster is set. The Smack Talk is heating up, and this season, ESPN Bet is giving you more ways to ride with your squad. Introducing the ESPN Bet Fan Center, where you can instantly link and bet on your fantasy teams right in the ESPN Bet app. An enhanced sports betting experience only from ESPN Bet, the sports book for sports fans. Make the connection today with ESPN Bet Fan Center and the ESPN Fantasy app. ESPN Bet Sportsbook. Download the app today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
Clinton Yates here. The holidays are upon us, and so are the savings at Total Wine & More. Discover thousands of wines, spirits, and beers, like my favorite, IPAs, perfect for every celebration and every budget. From bold reds to sparklers, you'll find the perfect wines to raise a glass this season. With the lowest prices for over 30 years, you'll always find what you love and love what you find only at Total Wine & More. Curbside pickup and delivery available in most areas. See TotalWine.com for details. Spirits not sold in Virginia and North Carolina. Drink responsibly. B21.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station.
ESPN 710, Los Angeles. Sports.
And it is the biggest show on the radio. Mason and Otto, it is on for your Monday afternoon.
Yeah.
Island, best show on the radio.
Here we go on Michelob Ultra Reaction Monday, and let's react to quite the weekend. And let's begin last night at SoFi. Rams beat down, pulverize, humiliate the Buccaneers. The best team in the NFC is our Los Angeles Rams.
Baker in the gun, second down and 12. Sets his feet early, throws right flat, bubbled, and it is taken away, ripped away. Kate Otten couldn't control it. It's Durant down the left sideline. Only Baker in front of him. Cuts back to the end zone. The land shark takes a bite out of Baker and the Bucs.
We will get Ireland's reaction. Johnny I to not just Lakers Jazz, and what a game last night. Let's play that call.
Rice sends the ball back to Love. Love in the corner, stolen by Luka. Luka down the middle. He put it through Love's legs. Alley-oop, slam dunk, Jackson Hayes. An absolute circus play by the Lakers that you will see on every highlight show tonight. Spectacular play by Luka, and it ends with a slam dunk from Jackson Hayes. Wow!
Put it through the 5-hole in hockey?
Yep.
How about the team you once rooted for, the Raiders? I mean, calling them a dumpster fire is actually a compliment. Firing their offensive coordinator and losing to Shador and the Browns yesterday. Plus USC and Oregon from Saturday. Oh, man. We'll get ready for the Crosstown Classic Saturday at the Coliseum. Plus, we got Kings hockey tonight. LAFC gets knocked out of the playoffs, but we give love to the black and gold. And so much more.
So with that said, let's get this going.
Producer Emily's here. Producer Brian Cohen, the social team in the back, and you. Oh. Let's do it. A Michelob Ultra Reaction Monday. Mason in Ireland. Your Monday afternoon right now.
Yeah.
Now.
Good afternoon. What is happening, people? Where do you even start on a day like this? It was all sports all weekend long. Great stuff. We'll touch on the Rams right off the top because they just steamrolled Tampa last night, John.
Not close.
Not close. They look great. Matthew Stafford is on a planet by himself right now. He's thrown 27 consecutive touchdown passes without an interception. He is the MVP of the league.
To put that in perspective, most quarterbacks would have a problem throwing 27 passes without an interception. He's thrown 27 touchdown passes without an interception.
Hands down MVP at the moment, right?
At the moment,
yeah.
right.
But it's a long, my focus, John, Carolina. I'm only focused on Carolina.
If Sean McVay was here, he'd be proud of you.
Yeah, I'm only focused.
That's what he would say.
All I care about is the Carolina game, right? Em, are you the same? All we care about is the Carolina game right now.
I really care about last night's win. That was pretty awesome to watch. But yes, you got to one game at a time.
Exactly. One game at a time. But they look fantastic. Matthew Stafford is connecting the pass, and I know you were doing the game, and I was at the game.
I wish I would have taken a picture of my setup at the game. My setup was 3 TVs in front of me. Stat monitor, Ram game, Laker monitor.
Yeah.
So I just had everything going last night. It was like a sports fan's dream.
Matthew Stafford had that throw to the end zone to Davante Adams, which was just like a drop in the bucket. And, I mean, he could have handed him the football physically. The pass was so on the money.
There was 2 Bucs in the vicinity as well. It wasn't like Davante Adams was wide open, but that pass, basically within the 5-yard line, the Rams are like the tush-push, where it's always going to go to Davante, even if you know it's going to happen. It's going to be completed to him.
Okay, but the first Davante touchdown, I don't know if that's the one you're talking about.
That's the one we're talking
about. Zinged in.
No, I'm talking about the out route where he lobbed it to him in the corner.
I'm talking about the out route, too.
That was the first touchdown.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
the
right.
First
the second one was the zing towards the middle of the end zone.
Em, what you just said, how does Todd Bowles not know that? That if you single cover Davante Adams inside the 10-yard line, Sean McVay is just going to throw it to him.
Well, he didn't. He had him doubled, right?
There was 2 guys in the vicinity. There was one guy right on him, but the guy to the more towards the end zone on the left was trying to cover if Davante cut back.
Right.
And McLaughlin was not guarding properly enough, as tight as he should be on Davante.
And then who was the Ram tight end that cut the touchdown? Was it Colby Parkinson?
Colby Parkinson, who's caught touchdown passes in 3 straight games.
Go back and look at that play. On that play, they put him behind Puka.
Right.
So Puka runs basically what was a square in.
Mm-hmm.
So he runs straight and cuts to the left. And Parkinson just keeps going straight. And as soon as Puka turns left, all the defenders go with Puka.
Yeah.
And Parkinson's sitting there by himself.
Yeah.
I mean, when you go, the only thing that worries me about your Rams, the only thing is the thicker kicker, and he looked pretty good last night.
He looked good last night. Hit a 50-yarder. How about that?
So
it was a perfect.
Special teams is the Rams' Achilles heel, but they're so good that they may be able to survive it.
Yeah, absolutely. I wanted to mention from Ramona Shelburne, the judge has set bail for Chanty Billups at $5 million. Billups used his house in Colorado as collateral. Wife and daughter co-signed the bond. This is related to the illegal poker game that he was allegedly involved in luring players into.
Right. And I told you off the air, I'll say it on the air. I'm going to make a prediction. Here's Chauncey's defense. His lawyer's going to say he absolutely recruited people to poker games because they've got the evidence on that.
Right.
He did not know that those games were fixed. He thought he was putting them in games that were on the up and up. As for the text he sent to one of his friends telling him that he wasn't going to play any of his starters, and then his friend bet a bunch of money or sold that tip to somebody who bet a bunch of money, he's going to say, I thought I was having a private conversation with a friend. Gambling never entered my mind.
Yeah, that one he's going to lose on.
If
you say that all the time. If I say anything about anything,
right. But if I text you, if you text me,
right,
just over the weekend, I was in Salt Lake City, and you say, hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
And I say, okay, shouldn't be much of a game tonight, though. None of our guys are playing. You say, all right, have a good game. Did I just give you private information?
100%.
But
you 100% gave me inside information.
Yeah, but I know you don't bet.
This is like what Damon Jones was allegedly doing. He's going to play. He's not going to play.
That's what he's going to. I see where you're going. I don't disagree with you. That's going to be his argument.
The defense, for all intents and purposes, is I know nothing.
Yeah, it's the Sergeant Schultz defense.
I know nothing. That's the defense.
The way, Brian, Emily, if I say the Sergeant Schultz defense, do you have any idea what I'm talking about?
MASH?
No
clue.
Have you ever heard of a show called Hogan's Heroes?
Oh, yeah.
Don't think I have.
Okay, there was a bumbling. Basically, the premise of Hogan's Heroes was there was a group during World War II that were being held prisoner in a German camp, except that all the guys that were being held prisoner were actually American spies who wanted to be held prisoner because they were trying to figure out how the camps work.
Yes.
And there was a Sergeant Schultz, an actor named John Banner, big, fat, bald guy. Not fat, but just big.
No, he's fat. He was fat.
And they would say, hey, Schultz, you guys move it out to the front? You're on the attack? And he would say, Hogan, I know nothing.
Yes.
And that was his catchphrase.
Yeah.
I know nothing.
And
that's going to be Chauncey Billups' defense.
And that is now Chauncey Billups' lawyer. I know nothing.
The more you know.
By the way, I think it's I know nothing, right?
Okay,
Isn't it I know nothing?
Well, with the German accent, yeah. By the way, one of Hogan's heroes, one of the prisoners of war who was a spy, longtime host of Family Feud, Richard Dawson.
Oh, I
was
totally
one of those
forgotten
guys.
about that.
And also in the original Running Man.
The original Running Man, which was really good. And
My
apparently,
guy Glenn Powell's taking a bath.
Apparently, this Running Man not as. Did you see it, Em?
I haven't seen it yet.
Brian?
No, I saw Wicked over the weekend.
You saw? How
thumbs up
was
or
it?
thumbs down?
I thought it was all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't like I don't think I'm the demographic, but
Okay.
Wicked 4, all right.
But I
Brian.
want to see that quote. I thought it was all right.
Yeah, that put it
Brian
on a poster.
Cohen, ESPN.
By the way, you know who produced the Laker game last night on the radio?
Not Bunch? No.
Brian
Cohen.
And his Virgin Voyage.
How did it go?
I thought it went well. What'd you think?
Pretty smooth. I don't think there was too many hiccups. So.
Now, does that mean you're... Oh, no,
Success?
you were here, of course, right?
Yeah, he was in my ear the whole game.
Okay, got it. Good job, Brian.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's expanding his footprint here. So, one question before we get to what I think is going to be the big story of the day. How serious do we know is the DeAndre Ayton injury, the knee contusion?
We don't know.
Okay.
I walked out with him last night. When we got off the plane, he seemed to be moving fine.
Okay.
But there has been no update to his knee. I thought Maxi Kleba and Jackson Hayes were great in reserve roles. In other words, here's the next 3 games. Clippers tomorrow night, Dallas Friday, New Orleans Sunday, and then Phoenix Monday in a home back-to-back. If we can get him back for the Phoenix game,
right?
Because I think DeAndre Ayton has extra incentive when he plays the
Play
Suns
against
because they
Phoenix,
gave up
yeah.
on him. I think Hayes and Kleba can get us through Clippers, Mavs, Pelicans. But I'm speculating. DeAndre Ayton could be fine and play tomorrow night. He could be out much longer than that. There's been no update. But I was impressed with both. Kleba had 2 points.
Yep.
And it was the 2 points that took him to 107. And they won 108-106.
Yeah.
So he had the key basket.
Yeah, and he was in the finishing lineup, which was huge, huge in place of DeAndre Ayton. So,
and I will say that between the legs, Luka, Kevin Love, and then the lob,
spectacular,
insane,
amazing.
One of the favorite, maybe the favorite play I've called all year.
Yeah, that's really cool.
He just, what do you call that? Nutmeg?
Yeah,
when you put it through the
nutmeg.
guy's legs, and Kevin Love didn't know what hit him.
No, not at all. All right, coming up next for you. Oh God, we're gonna do it.
We're talking about USC.
Was this a successful season for USC? Don't answer it. We'll do it next. And I know you guys are going to have something to say about it, too, because I've read all the columns and all the comments and all the tweets and all that responses to my Instagram post, all that kind of stuff. So I know how you're feeling, but we'll get into it next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Your Lakers, your season, your home.
Back to LeBron for 3. Got it.
Tuesday night, the Lake Show welcomed little brother to downtown L.A.
Larabia top of the key to Bronny. Long 3. Good.
It's Lakers versus Clippers. Coverage begins Tuesday night at 6:30 p.m.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-498-6548. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-498-6548. That's 800-498-6548. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Get ready, SoCal. The ultimate entertainment destination is now open. Hard Rock Casino to Home, just 15 miles south of Bakersfield, is your 24/7 home for all the action. Enjoy nonstop gaming, unforgettable dining, and live entertainment, all in one electrifying spot. It's the new hot spot for ESPN LA fans. Whether you're celebrating a big win or just soaking in that legendary Hard Rock energy, the wait is over. Hard Rock Casino to Home is now open. This is how SoCal plays.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Los Angeles International Airport's People Mover trains begin rolling early next year as part of LAX's ongoing investments to transform and improve your travel journey. The People Mover trains will quickly move guests between their terminals and our new consolidated rental car center, metro trains and buses, economy parking, and Kiss and Fly lot. The trains will make it simple and fast to get to your LAX destination in 10 minutes or less, and trains depart every 2 minutes beginning in early 2026. Learn more at lawa.org/ESPN.
College football fans, get ready for the Crosstown Classic. Join ESPN LA at the Koreatown Verizon store on November 25th from 4:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. We're looking for the most spirited college football fans to become our Verizon VIPs at a special ESPN LA Live pregame watch party and broadcast. While you're there, check out Verizon's amazing holiday deals. Phones, tablets, gaming consoles, smartwatches, and more. The Crosstown Classic, 3458 Wilshire Boulevard, Suite 158, Los Angeles. No purchase necessary.
Have you heard the refinancing rule of thumb that says you have to drop your rate at least 0.5% to refi because it'll take several years of savings to recoup the closing costs for a refi? The Loan Exchange says the rule is nonsense. With a Loan Exchange free closer, you can lower your rate without paying any cost whatsoever. That's right, lower your rate with no cost and your balance doesn't go up. You start saving on the first day you have the loan and every day thereafter. If you decide to move next year or rates drop further, you can exchange that loan for another without losing a dollar that was tied up in closing costs. Today's 30-year fixed-free closer rate in APR is 5.875%. So if your current mortgage rate is higher than 5.875%, give the Loan Exchange a call at 855-752-9944 or log on to theloanexchange.com. It won't cost you a thing. NMLS 1637539. Loan subject to credit approval. See website for licensing information, loan terms and conditions. Equal housing lender. Call 855-752-9944 or visit theloanexchange.com.
Want savings that truly deliver championship value? Check out the Kia Season of New Tradition sales event at Kia of Carson, where Black Friday deals are happening all month long. We've got one of the largest Kia selections in America, all in one place. The deals on remaining 2025s are absolutely incredible. And right now, many come with special VIN-specific stickers for extra rebates on top of all other offers and dealer discounts. Thanks to that, you could drive with zero down on approved credit. But hurry, these deals won't last long. Get to Kia of Carson today.
Hey, this is Rich Eisen. You're listening to the Hall of Famers, Mason and Ireland on ESPN LA. Don't forget my show, The Rich Eisen Show, is back tomorrow at 9 a.m. with all your football talk. Now, back to Mason and Ireland.
God, my dad loved this song. Is this Johnny Nash, the original version?
Jimmy Cliff.
Jimmy Cliff passed away today. Yeah, Jimmy Cliff.
Jimmy Cliff. It's the anniversary of his passing?
No, he passed away or yesterday.
That's one
I think it was yesterday, yeah.
Yeah, that's one of Michael's favorite guys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if Michael knows.
I wonder who got it first, Jimmy Cliff or Johnny Nash. I wonder who recorded the song first. But I remember the Nash version. But it's a great, great song. Hey, it's $1 Million Mondays. They're back on 710. Thank you to Pechanga Resort Casino. Listen all day for your chance to win. Give us your big game prediction. Both teams in the final score, you win $1 million. And just for playing, you got 2 tickets to Rams Cardinals. $1 Million Mondays on ESPN LA, made possible by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official California gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams.
And I know we're going to talk about USC here in a minute, but Ryan Abraham it's USCfootball.com,
yes,
right?
USCfootball.com.
Ryan, who normally comes on with us, I think on Tuesdays. We're going to bring him in today since Lincoln Riley is such the hot button issue, but we'll get to that in a second. Tell me, I said to you when I walked in today, how does it feel to be a season ticket holder for the best team in the NFL?
Yeah.
There is no question who the best team in the NBA is. Oklahoma City is now 17-1.
Yep.
They win games by an average of 15 points a game. And their one loss was on the second night of a back-to-back on the road in Portland, and they lost by 2.
Mm-hmm.
Or else they would be 18-0. As I was watching the Lakers last night, and again, if they win out, they have 3 games left in the month of November.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow night against the Clippers, their Lakers are favored. Friday night, Dallas here, Lakers are favored. Sunday, Pelicans here, Lakers are big favorites. If they win those 3 games, all of which they are favored in, they will finish 15-4 overall on the record, which any of us would have been elated by had you said to any of us, hey, after October, November, the Lakers are going to be 15-4. People would have accused, people always accuse me of homering it up. They would have run me out of town. There was a 15-4, Ireland. What are you talking about?
Right.
Especially with the context of how they got there, with all the injuries they've had to deal with the season.
If I would have come on the air at the beginning of the season and said, all right, no LeBron. LeBron's not going to be at training camp. He's not going to play the first 14 games of the season. Luke is going to miss 3 games. Reeves is going to miss 3 games. What's the Lakers' record at the end of November? I think most people would have said, well, if they can go 9-10, that's pretty good. If they can hold water.
I think I said 5-5 in the first 10.
Instead, they're 15-4. So here's what I'm thinking. You tell me if I'm nuts.
Okay.
I think Oklahoma City is the Dodgers. I think they are a prohibitive favorite to repeat as champs. I think the Dodger analogy is perfect. They have the best roster, the youngest roster, a great coach. They roll everybody. If someone is going to knock them off, because keep in mind, the team with the best record in the history of regular season basketball in the NBA were the 2016 Golden State Warriors. They finished 73-9. They did not win the title.
Yeah.
The timing was off. LeBron went superhuman in Game 7.
Yep.
And they lost. I think in the West, just talking about the West, I think the Lakers are the best positioned team to give them a run for their money. I think the Lakers are the Toronto
Lakers
Blue
over
Jays.
Houston, Lakers over.
Wait, now we haven't played Houston or Denver
no,
yet.
but you're saying they're the best. So you're
I think
ranking
they have
them
the
above
best
Houston and Denver.
so far. Now, we haven't played either one of those teams yet.
Yeah.
But the other night, Denver, with Jokic, lost to Sacramento at home. Sacramento's the worst team in the league.
Yeah.
Denver just found out today that Aaron Gordon, who has been superhuman for them, out 6 weeks with a hamstring.
Yeah.
As we sit here on November 24th, would you not agree that the Lakers, Oklahoma City is a prohibitive favorite? Again, just like 100% the Dodgers.
Huge favorite.
Yeah. Can't overstate how much of
we
a favorite
saw what they did
are.
to the Lakers
they beat
2 weeks ago.
They beat every team they play by 30.
Yep.
I think the Lakers are best positioned to give them a puncher's chance. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think they need to do something. They need to tinker around the edges because
their three-point shooting is not working. And they're 15-4.
Right.
Imagine if they could shoot from 30.
I mean, their three-point shooting is last in the league. They've
Right,
made the fewest threes, and they make them at a lower percentage than everybody
Not
else.
only that, they're 27th in three-point attempts.
Correct.
Now, so that's something that needs to be addressed.
Yeah.
So you asked me when we were talking during the commercial, and you said, so I think they have no chance in the postseason if they don't address the three-point shooting
They got to address
issue,
the three-point
which
shooting.
is not an outrageous statement.
Yeah.
But why are they 15-4?
I don't know.
I do.
But why is OKC plus 237 in three-pointers versus the Lakers?
Because they're the Dodgers. They're the best. They're the best team in the league.
But,
And,
I mean, that's, by the way, every team is better at three-point shooting than the Lakers.
Okay. So
they got to at least be middle of the pack.
Accepting that premise.
Yeah.
That they are 30th in three-point shooting percentage. They are 27th in three-point attempts.
Yes.
All right. Luka's shooting 32%. Austin shooting 32%. Way below their actual average.
Right. Last night, LeBron, Luka, and Austin combined to go 4 for 24 from three.
Yeah. And when you bring your defensive lineup in, when you bring guys in like Marcus Smart and Jared Vanderbilt, those guys shoot under 30%.
Yes.
All right. So how are they 15-4? And the answer is because, to your point, they're awful from beyond the arc.
Right.
Terrible.
And not even attempting a lot of shots.
All right. So how are they winning? It's not sexy, but here's the answer. They've shot 150 more free throws than any other team.
Oh, sure.
Number one getting to the line this year is Luka.
Yeah, Luka.
In the whole
Austin,
NBA. Number two is Austin.
Yep.
And that's how they get you.
Right.
That you can outshoot them from the arc, but they are going to bury you at the free throw
So you
line.
think they're fine as is? You wouldn't necessarily do anything.
I didn't say that. I'm saying the reason they're 15-4 and they're terrible from three is that they're killing people at the free throw.
But you're
it's
saying,
not sustainable.
But you're
I'm
saying
with you.
as is they can give OKC a run? No.
No, I'm with you.
Yeah.
I think now here's some ideas. All right.
Okay. Get a three-point shooter.
Klay Thompson is miserable in Dallas.
Yeah, I don't know if they can get that money under their cap, right?
How much money do you think he makes? Don't look it up.
I don't know, $40 million a year?
16.
16?
When he left the Warriors, he took a shorter deal. You know why? He wanted to play with Luka.
Yeah, that's funny.
And he's
and
not
the way
he's not even
out,
starting for the Mavericks right now.
Yeah.
So there's one option you could pursue. Like I always say, Luke Kennard would be a perfect fit for us.
Yes.
Because he's the best. And by the way, look up Rui Hachimura from three this year.
Oh, he's been good.
I think he's shooting 48% from three.
Yeah.
So if those other percentages that I told you about come up, if they regress to the mean, or in this case, improve to the mean, Luke is going to shoot better. Austin's going to shoot better. Gabe Vincent's a good three-point shooter. Marcus Smart can make them. But I'm with you. I would love to see them go get a three-point shooter. Now, a couple of things that you should look for this week.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys remember Drew Timme, the college player of the year from Gonzaga?
From Gonzaga, big guy.
All right. It hasn't happened yet, but there are multiple reports from credible sources.
Mm-hmm.
Drew Timme is playing for the South Bay Lakers, and he is killing people. He's like the best player in the league. That they are going to convert him to a two-way. And that's exactly what happened with Austin. They converted Austin. Austin dominated in Summer League and in practice with the G League team, and they said, this guy's too good not to have on a two-way contract. They put him on a two-way, and after they saw him play in games, they went, oh, we got to get him to a standard contract.
Yeah.
So help could be on the way. And
especially with Ayton hurt.
I was just going to say, with Ayton going down, you may see Drew Timme within the next 48 hours upgraded. He's 6'10". He is a load. He did not get drafted because he does not have quote-unquote measurables.
Yes.
Doesn't jump out of the gym. Isn't overtly athletic.
Mm-hmm.
But look at his numbers
since
he's joined the South Bay Lakers. So that could help too. And so you'll shore up your inside with Timme, and I'm with you. I think you scour the league and see. Chris Mannion, who's one of their two-way players, is a good three-point shooter, but you look around the league and see if you can pry away a classic three-point shooter, a Luke Kennard, a Klay Thompson, somebody like that, and that would address the problem. Hey, before Ryan comes on, let me say this about USC, because I know we're up against a break. I've read all the columns that you have.
Yep.
Bill Plaschke, Pat Forty. He's an extension of Clay Helton. He has the same record as Clay Helton.
Did you bring a pitchfork and a torch?
The opposite.
The opposite.
And here's what I'll leave you with.
This is going to be boring. I'm on that
Don't worry,
side.
I can get on the other side.
No, we're different in this sense.
Okay.
I don't think Lincoln Riley is a great coach at all.
Yeah.
But if you fire him,
right.
LSU's looking, Florida's looking, UCLA's looking.
Right.
Who are you bringing in?
Right.
If you blow out. And we'll ask Ryan Abraham
we'll
that
ask Ryan
coming
Abraham
up.
too.
That's why I wouldn't fire him, not because he's good.
Oregon beats USC on Saturday at Autzen Stadium. For me, it wasn't even close. They hung around a little bit at the first half, and then Oregon's just too much for him. A lot like the Notre Dame game, just too much for him. We'll talk to Ryan Abraham, USCFootball.com, coming up next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, time to tell you about National University, born and built right here in Southern California. NU has more than 150 degree programs, credentials, and certificates. But here's the best part, especially if you're a veteran. If you know a veteran, if you have some type of military connection in your family, they're veteran-founded and veteran-focused. They take pride in offering you educational pathways for veterans. They have 4 and 8 week online courses, generous transfer credit policy, and millions handed out in scholarships last year. Now, you don't have to be a veteran. You can still go to National University if you're not. But if you're a veteran, you can get a scholarship, you can get a grant, and the scheduling is the thing. National is a proud sponsor of the Lakers. They're a proud sponsor of ESPN LA. And any questions you have about what I'm talking about National University, and if it's right for you, can most likely be answered at their website, nu.edu. nu.edu. National University.
The afternoon show with DeMarco and Travis, where a simple conversation turns into a full-blown Mickey Mouse showdown.
Oh, boy. You didn't think I had that one,
No,
did you, D?
I did not. It's terrifying. Oh, my God.
Can we all do one?
Oh, boy.
Do it, DeAndre.
Was that good?
Not bad.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
I think those were 4 passable Mickeys and Minnies.
Do it again.
Oh, boy.
See, you got to do the breath. It's weird.
DeMarco and Travis, weekdays 3 to 6 p.m. on ESPN Los Angeles.
Hey guys, Cappy here. Let's talk about something serious for just a minute. Picture this. You're on your usual drive to work. You're thinking about your day ahead, right? You walk into the office, you sit down at your desk, you power on your computer, but instead of your familiar desktop popping up, Zippo, nothing. Your files are locked, your data's frozen, you've been hacked. For anyone who's ever lived through it, you know how stressful and expensive it can be. We're talking thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars. And then there's the uphill battle of getting your cyber insurance claim actually paid. That's where my friend Avner Gatt and his team of public adjusters come in. You might know them from water damage claims, but they also handle cyber insurance. And if you're not sure that you're fully protected, or you're not sure if your insurance application was filled out correctly, don't wait until it's too late. Call Avner Gatt at 818-917-5256 today. That's 818-917-5256 for Avner Gatt.
Hey, Los Angeles, your Rams return home to battle the Detroit Lions in a massive NFC collision with playoff implications on Sunday, December 14th at 1 p.m. Get ready for another electric matchup as Matthew Stafford leads the Rams against Jared Goff and the Lions. Bring all your energy to SoFi Stadium to watch as the number one team in the NFC West looks to defend their home turf. To secure your seats, visit therams.com/DET. Again, that is therams.com/DET. And we'll see you at the Rams house.
John Ireland for Blue Ice Vodka. Blue Ice's double espresso crafted with Arabica coffee makes the perfect espresso martini. Just shake with ice and pour. Soft, smooth, and delicious. Blue Ice Vodka, because taste matters.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. The crazy Hernandez brothers at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring have wood. And not just little wood, but a lot of high quality in all colors and lengths. If you need to lay down some new wood in your home, Hernandez Wholesale Flooring has got you covered. Visit their huge showroom right off the 5 freeway by Commerce Casino, or check them out on the web at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. They even have carpet and artificial turf if that's what you prefer. All jokes aside, no gimmicks, no markups, just the best price on quality flooring at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring.
Black Friday deals are on at George Chevrolet with low payment lease specials on Silverado 1500 and a wide selection of new Chevy Trax models. Over 50 available starting from just $22,995. Learn more at georgechevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Don't just cheer for the Trojans, experience the game like one. Introducing USC Game Day Experiences on Airbnb, where you'll step onto the field at the LA Coliseum and feel 70,000 fans erupt. Your game day includes an exclusive tailgate, a behind-the-scenes tour, pregame field access for warm-ups, and field-level seats in the exclusive Audi Club for the game. USC Game Day Experiences, now on Airbnb. Book at airbnb.com/USC Game Day.
The OGs of LA Sports Radio.
So that's why I deliver. Red light player. When the red light goes on, look out, I'm on it.
That's Steve Mason and John Ireland.
That's what they say is you're a red light player. Especially in Amsterdam.
Oh, yeah. No, I never played there.
Mason and Ireland. Right now.
All right, grab a pitchfork. Grab a torch. Everybody wants Lincoln Riley gone, and joining us right now on that note is Ryan Abraham from USCFootball.com. Oregon blows out USC on Saturday at Autzen Stadium. I would imagine the message boards are filled, Ryan, with get rid of Lincoln.
Everybody happy at USCFootball.com, Ryan? It's all buckets of kittens, as Mace would say.
Yes, no. The games are hilarious because even like the Nebraska game, if you listen to watch the message boards, fire everybody, fire, and then they come back and win, and it's like, oh, okay. But they're overreaction for sure, as you know, what fans get. But in this one, it's tough because I think at the beginning of the season, we thought the Vegas had the over/under at 7.5 games as far as where UFC would be. We felt the over was pretty good, but 8-4 seemed reasonable. Now it looks like 9-3. Sorry, John, I don't think they're going to lose to UCLA, but who knows, maybe. But that's still like an improvement over what happened last year. But It's also true that you played your worst games against the bigger ones with Notre Dame and Oregon, and to lose by double digits in both of those, it's disappointing for fans.
See, I would challenge that. I don't think they played their worst games against those teams. I just think those teams are better than USC. I think Notre Dame and Oregon have more depth and more talent than USC does at this moment. Do you disagree with that?
No, I think you're right in both cases, but I think USC was pretty close. And in this one, I think Oregon didn't play as clean of a game. I felt like Notre Dame, they made that their Super Bowl, and they were up for it, and USC wasn't quite as up for it. This one, Dan Lennon gets his team up for it, but they made some mistakes too. It wasn't a clean game, I think, for either side. But for USC, there was just a lot of self-inflicted wounds. And to have, in those two games I mentioned, really bad special teams play. The kickoff return for a touchdown against Notre Dame was massive, but there was 5 bad special teams plays in the Oregon game, and you can't let something like that. Those are things that can change the whole game. You have to have all three phases. And USC had the passing game working, and that was about it.
Ryan, a lot of columns today around the country calling for Lincoln Riley's head. One from Bill Plaschke, one from Pat Forty. I think a lot of these guys.
By the way, I think Bill Plaschke had his done at halftime of the Oregon game.
Yeah,
he had already got that locked and loaded.
Ryan, I would not even consider blowing out Lincoln Riley, and it's not because he's blameless here. I think he did. I mean, when he called back-to-back reverses to Mekhi Lemon inside the 10, I almost pulled my hair out. But I wouldn't do it, Ryan, because I don't necessarily think that play that out to the end. If you fire Lincoln Riley, who are you getting to replace him? I mean, LSU's looking, Florida's looking, UCLA's looking. It's a terrible time. Lincoln's better than any available other coach, in my opinion. What do you think?
No, I agree with you, John. I was with Pat Forty at the game there when he wrote his column, and I think when you're paying the kind of money that USC's paying for Lincoln Riley, there's expectations, and you have to have high expectations. And I think for USC fans, you have every right to expect that after 4 years, you would expect at least one playoff berth for the Trojans. And I think the way things were going, and there's so many problems within the athletic department, and they fixed a lot of those. And I think now everything around Lincoln Riley is much improved. They have the number one recruiting class coming in. I think it's fair to say that this isn't the cycle you really would want to be hiring. The buyout is massive. And I think if you go into year 5, you don't want rebuilds to take this long, but if you go into year 5 saying, hey, the schedule's really tough, your roster should be significantly better. This is a playoff or bust year. If you make the playoff, that's great. Anything short of that, then I think that, that's probably the time you'd want to make some kind of move. But I agree with you, John. I don't think this is really the time to do that.
But I guess expectations, I said to Emily today, they have performed exactly what I expected them to do.
Yeah, you predicted the to a T this season before it even started.
Illinois, Notre Dame, Oregon losses, win everything else. That's what I expected from the beginning, which is over the 7.5, but short of the college football playoff. I mean, I guess, have they performed? There's a difference between have they played to expectations, and is this a successful season? Answer those two questions separately.
Yeah, I think the expectations changed a little bit because you're coming off 6-6. But once we found out that this was an elite offense, that Jade Mayava had taken huge strides, and you felt the defense could get better in year 2, I think expectations changed a little bit. And then, when you have chalk, essentially the 3 ranked road games you had, those are the teams you lost to. The problem is, though, that Illinois is not as good as we thought. Like they're 4-4 in Big Ten play. And they had just got blown out by Indiana the week before USC played them.
Correct.
USC was favored in the 11 games so far. USC's been favored in 9 of them, and they end up winning 8 of them. So there's a little bit less, coming into it. I think the team was better once we figured out the offense was really, really good. I think expectations kind of were raised a little bit, but you lost all the games that people had predicted. And then you won the rest of them. It was great to beat Michigan. It was great to beat Iowa, Nebraska. But I think playing well in like the Notre Dame or the Oregon game, I think you wanted to try to get one of those wins, and they just weren't able to do it.
Ryan, I want to talk big picture with you for a second, and I'm going to take the other side of my own argument. I would not fire Lincoln Riley. I would not even consider it. But that doesn't mean they won't consider it. And if you compare him, for example, Brian Kelly, when he got fired, was 34-15. Lincoln is 34-17. He has a Clay Helton record, pretty much identical to what Clay's was when it was here. So here's my question for you. This used to be like LSU, win or you're fired. And when I say win, I mean win big games or you're fired. You got to beat Notre Dame. He's 0-5 against ranked opponents.
Top 10 opponents.
Yeah, top 10 opponents. Do you think, Ryan, we're talking to Ryan Abraham from USCfootball.com, do you think even though you and I wouldn't do it, is USC considering making a change, in your opinion?
I don't think so. I think the administration, there's probably a lot of frustration there, John, because they hear it from the fans. And if you lose booster support, which now it's more important than ever, it's really hard to maintain your roster. And I think That's why we're seeing some massive buyouts being paid out, because if you lose, you have to do it now. If the time to fire the coach is now, you can't worry about that. You have to go forward and make the right move. I think USC is probably going to want to wait another year just to make something like this happen. It's not a great cycle, like you mentioned. There's so many jobs open. Penn State might hire an interim coach. That's a massive program just because all these other things are going on. It's crazy time right now, and it might be crazy time next year as well. But my guess is, John, that they're not going to make this move. They're going to try to figure something out. They made so many moves in the offseason last year. I don't know how many more moves they can make, but I think it behooves USC to make Lincoln Riley work. Same thing for Lincoln Riley to make it work with USC, and for the fans to sort of like hang on and one more year and then try to make something good out of this, because they spent a lot of money on Lincoln Riley. They want to have much better results.
Ryan, you may know the answer to this, but when Jim Harbaugh was struggling at Michigan, he actually agreed to renegotiate his contract to take less money. He took some guarantees. Lincoln wouldn't acquiesce to that, right? You're either going to pay him or he's going to leave, right?
I'm guessing that you're right, John.
Yes,
that would surprise me, but who knows? Crazier things have happened.
That'd be amazing if Lincoln Riley walked in and said, pay me a little less.
Harbaugh did.
I know, but
Harbaugh's one of a kind.
Right. He's a really unique cat. I just can't imagine there are many guys that walk in and say, pay me less in any sport. I'm going to move on to Lincoln Riley Island. I believe that next year is going to be, number one.
Ryan and I will actually go with you. We'll be out in a rowboat. Like, you'll be on the beach playing with Wilson, and Ryan and I will be waving at other ships,
but
just in case we need an escape boat.
But you don't think he's a good coach. I think he is a good coach.
I think he's a brilliant offensive coach, and Ryan, it drives me bananas when he does stuff like the Mekhi Lemon 2 reverses.
The play calling is just ridiculous.
I mean, a guy that smart as Lincoln, but I don't think you're going to do better than Lincoln Riley if you go to the open market.
By the way, and just to tackle the game for a minute, you mentioned some of the mistakes. I just made a note here, 4 15-yard penalties in the first half. They ran into the punt returner after a fair catch. Unsportsmanlike conduct for spinning the football after first down, which I think is a stupid call, but it is a call. At one point, Jacoby Lane was on their sidelines messing around. The jumping over the center on the missed field goal, all that stuff. These are all huge correctable mistakes that honestly shouldn't be made, Ryan.
Yeah, and I think the big ones on special teams were the leaping. Going over and apparently one of the officials had said like he leapt over a gap, so it wasn't over a player, so it shouldn't have been. But if you watch that play, he's jumping over the line. Like, I don't know the specifics of the rule, but that looked like leaping to me. You can't do stuff like that. That was a stop for USC, which were hard to come by, and then it turned into a touchdown for Notre Dame. And then obviously the punt return you can't allow big punt returns for a touchdown, kickoff return against Notre Dame. Those ones, that's 14 points right there that you're talking about. And, Ryan Sear has been great all year. He did miss a short field goal. That's fine. He was 15 to 16 coming into the game. You're going to give him a pass every once in a while. But those other ones, those big ones that turn into Notre Dame touchdowns, you just can't. Oregon touchdowns. You just can't allow that to happen.
All right. Last thing. Do I play that or do I not? I'll hold that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll hold that. We had that. Lincoln Riley had that weird question at the post-game press conference. Actually, I'll play it.
Yeah, I want to hear it anyway.
Okay, so somebody asked Lincoln Riley what he thought of the sign out there that said "Extend Lincoln Riley," and he said the reporter said that was the sentiment of fans at Oregon. Extend Lincoln Riley. He was asked about it. This is his answer.
That might be the dumbest question I've been asked as long as I've been a head coach, and I've been asked a lot of questions. You ought to feel a little embarrassed to ask that question. This is a professional thing. You ought to try.
What do you think, Ryan?
Yeah, I was right in front of Lincoln Riley. When the question, I was looking down because I was kind of embarrassed for the question. It's like, I think we do have as we're trying to portray like what fans want, but we can't just ask everything fans are saying. Just because you held up a sign at college game day, I don't think that's something you want to ask the head coach about it. So that was a tough one. The reporter's young, and to be fair, he apologized, and I thought he followed up, well after that. But I think Lincoln Riley was really upset after the game. I didn't really have an issue with his response. It was a really bad question.
Terrible
to be fair,
question.
and it's just one of those things.
Mace, ask me.
It's one of those learning
Let's role play. I'll be Lincoln Riley.
Lincoln,
ask me that
here's
question.
John's going to give the politically neutral answer.
No, I'm not. Watch this.
Okay. Lincoln, a lot of people holding up signs saying extend Lincoln because Oregon fans want you to stay because they know they can beat you. What do you think?
Is there a way I can get in touch? They're in favor of me extending my time
Correct,
at USC?
extending, yes.
I'd like to thank them. Can you give me their address so I can send them a thank you note? I want to stay at USC for the rest of my career, and we're not always going to be like this. We're going to be better moving forward, and I appreciate them trying to get me an extension. Thank you.
Yeah, that's so not in Lincoln Riley's wheelhouse.
Brian,
it's unbelievable.
If he would have done that, wouldn't he have just won the press conference?
Oh, you win that one, yeah. And we only get a limited amount of time, and you know, sometimes we get some really bad questions in there. So you want to just make sure that it's about the game. They're moving forward. But yeah, that was a tough one.
Yeah, I don't think you can start asking about signs that fans waved around. Hey,
now that's how you wave a towel.
Exactly. So Saturday. Guaranteed win at the Coliseum versus UCLA.
How many points?
Right, Ryan? No chance.
How many points you giving me?
I'm giving you the spread, whatever that is.
No, come on.
I'm giving you the spread.
You just said guaranteed win.
What's the spread Saturday?
What, Brian, do you know the spread?
I don't know the spread yet, but do you guys have some kind of bet going on yet, or what?
No, we used to. We used to every year, but then UCLA stopped caring about football, so we gave it up. UCLA was competitive for.
Oh my gosh.
What is the spread?
I think I
Look,
see...
can I get? Wait, hold on. Can I guess?
I see it. Yeah.
Well, let me guess.
Okay.
USC by 13.5.
Whew.
Missed it by that much. 21.5. 21.5 is the spread. UCLA.
Ryan, where's the game?
Coliseum.
It's in the Coliseum. Yeah.
What's the right side of that, Ryan?
You know, UCLA's been pretty good at covering until the last couple of weeks. Like, they didn't cover against Ohio State and Washington. I thought they'd cover. I don't know, man. They look like a zombie team right now. They had a bump in the middle of the year.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah. I would never bet on that. And I don't think Nico's necessarily a lock to play.
Zombie team is a good way to describe it, Ryan. Hey, Ryan Abraham, USCfootball.com. Thank you for coming on, and I'll see you on Saturday, man.
All right, thanks, guys.
There's Ryan Abraham. All right, coming up next for you, going to do some icebreakers. The NFL is back at COSM yesterday. I heard, in fact, you were there. I heard Scott Kaplan stop by COSM for the pregame show, right?
Yeah, he did. Also, fun thing. So I saw your post on Saturday.
Yeah.
You do like a little Instagram, your instant reactions to whatever game you just saw.
Yep.
And you had the screen for COSM and at the dome behind you. I literally almost texted you. I thought you went to Oregon to watch this game because look that lifelike.
It is so crazy. I mean, at COSM, it is so crazy. You feel like you're at the game. Yeah, and if you look at that Instagram post, there were people that didn't watch the whole thing who just said, "Hey, glad you made the trip to, or do you regret making the trip to Oregon, or whatever it is." I'm telling you, COSM is unbelievable. We saw a trailer, by the way, for Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, which looks fantastic. Along with all kinds of games and shared reality. And before every Rams home game, you can hang out with ESPN LA's Travis Rogers and Sua Cravens and Emily Hebel for the Rams pregame show live from the hall at COSM. If you got a ticket to the game, go on in for free. Catch all the energy on massive wall-to-wall LED displays in the hall. And don't miss out on COSM's signature menu of local food favorites, including a big, gigantic pretzel, which I get every time I go. Craft cocktails, beers throughout the venue. To learn more, visit COSM.com. That's COSM.com, COSM.com. Based in Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Your Lakers, your season, your home.
Back to LeBron for 3. Got it.
Tuesday night, the Lake Show welcomed little brother to downtown L.A.
Laravia, top of the key to Bronny. Long 3. Good.
It's Lakers versus Clippers. Coverage begins Tuesday night at 6:30 p.m.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
What's going on? It's Bethel Duran, and I love rolling around in my Toyota. Tacoma, to be exact. And right now, if you're in the 818, go check out the All-Stars at Northridge Toyota. In the 626, it's all about Wondries Toyota. Lease a brand new 2025 Tacoma for just $164 a month or 36 months plus tax. Northridge Toyota or Wondries Toyota. Serving all of SoCal sports fans, they make it easy.
Lease excludes tax, title, license, registration fees, and dealer options and changes. $59.99 cash or trade equity down. Expires 11/30/25.
Fellas, it's the season to shine, and not just from the holiday lights. Manscaped is here to keep you looking sharp for every holiday party, family photo, and mistletoe moment. The Lawnmower 5, Groin, and Body Trimmer and the Chairman Plus Face Shaver deliver precision, comfort, and control worthy of Santa's nice list. I've been good and nice. Whether you're tidying up before a big night out or preparing for New Year's Eve, Manscaped has your back. And your face too, to be exact. So gift yourself with some grooming greatness this season, because looking good is the best gift of all. And now you can find Manscaped products at your local Walmart.
The post-crib assembly press conference, brought to you by Progressive.
Michael, you had some trouble putting the crib together today. What went wrong?
You know, those instructions can be tough, and, well, you saw the outcome.
Were you upset when your wife pulled you and called in the backup?
No, I mean, the baby needs a crib to sleep in, so whatever it takes.
You've got a changing table to put together next. It's got a lot of drawers. What's your comment?
You know what? We're done here.
Like it or not, sometimes you need a backup. That's why there's Progressive to protect your home and auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Hey, it's Chris Morales. You know, we joke around a lot that I almost died, which I almost did. I had severe heart failure. That's when I went to a Providence hospital in the emergency room. And here's the thing about heart care. It begins with trust. That's why Providence takes the time to listen, understand, and earn yours before making any decision about your care. For me, if it wasn't for Dr. Cobb and Katie Cornella at St. Joe's in Orange, they made me trust them and they made me know. And my health and my life were going to be even better once I got out of the hospital. Providence, caring with compassion in Southern California.
Tire care shouldn't come with extra costs or surprise fees, and it should be simple, straightforward, and stress-free. So at Midas, they're rolling out the limited lifetime tire guarantee. Included with every tire purchase with paid installation, you'll pay nothing for flat repairs, nada for flat replacements, zilch for tire rotations every 5,000 miles, and zero for other preventative maintenance. So with this limited lifetime tire guarantee, you'll pay a whole lot of nothing compared to what the other guys charge for tire care. That's a limited lifetime tire guarantee only at Midas.
Hey, I'm Mike Slater. My dad passed away at the age of 63. It's out of nowhere. Had a stroke. Super hard, obviously, for the whole family, but my dad had life insurance. This is why I have life insurance for my family, for my wife and 4 kids. And the best place to get life insurance is ethos.com, because you can do it in 10 minutes. And there's no medical exam and no blood test, just a few health questions. Get life insurance in 10 minutes so your family is protected. Ethos, ETHOS, ethos.com/play.
Listen to Mason and Ireland, weekdays noon to 3 on ESPN LA.
And it is Mason and Ireland on ESPN LA. It's time for Icebreakers. Icebreakers made possible by Blue Ice Vodka, the finest vodka sourced from Idaho potatoes. Get it? Idaho, Johnny I, the Idaho compound. Enjoy Blue Ice Classic Vodka or their unique flavors like Huckleberry and Double Espresso. Find Blue Ice in stores and ask for them by name. Time for Icebreakers on Mason and Ireland. Take it away, producer Emily.
So Greg just pops in and riles you up? Is that what happens in the break?
Oh, yeah. He's we're going to talk about it. Bergman's,
Mason has
he's
another,
such a bitter Bruin fan. He knows he's getting his ass handed to him Saturday again.
Mason has another cultural blind spot that we'll explain.
It's not a cultural blind
Bergman.
spot. Yeah.
Bruin
Bergman.
All right, hey, how many points am I behind him?
All right, so yeah, here it is. So Mason's still in the lead. You have 26 points going into today, and all these points are double. John, you have 25 points, so it's a 1 point difference.
And by the way, you get Wednesday as a chance to close it out because I'm not here on Wednesday.
Perfect.
Right. And Brian has 7 points.
All right.
And Brian could
They're double.
Could get a
I'm
win.
just here to play spoiler, baby. Come on.
They're double.
Okay.
You can make up some ground.
Should guess in the first one, Brian. Okay. For 10 points. I was born in 2001.
Okay, relatively young for this game.
For 9 points. I have 113,000 followers on Instagram.
Well, that doesn't help.
I have more than that on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Bragger.
For 8 points. I was in a Super Bowl commercial.
Okay.
All right. For 7 points. My mom owns Toys of Eros, a Provincetown store that sells lingerie, sex toys, erotic books, and even boasts its own sex museum.
Whoa, wow.
Okay.
She owns a sex shop. I believe they call it.
My mom does.
His mom does.
His mom owns a sex shop.
Or
And
her
we know
mom.
it's a,
Do we know it's a he? Have you said if it's a he or she?
I have not revealed the gender.
Okay, got it.
Any guesses?
No, I don't know the sex shop circuit.
For 6 points. You probably didn't know anything about me a year ago.
But was it
So
in
a
a Super Bowl
sudden-
commercial?
Super Bowl commercial.
I'm going to take a shot.
Okay.
Sabrina Carpenter?
No.
All right, good guess.
Okay.
All right, you want me to move on?
Yeah, move on.
So this is for 10 points, technically.
Yeah.
I am a competitive cheerleader, and I majored in philosophy.
Mason.
I heard Island first.
Jordan Hudson.
You are correct. It is
I was
Jordan
right
Hudson
there
for
for
10 points.
I have come. This comeback is Dallas Cowboy-esque. I have come from minus 15 at the start of the month, and now I have the lead.
And I want to reveal the rest of them just in case you didn't get it from
in case
that
you're
and
playing
you want
along.
to follow along. So, yes, I'm a competitive cheerleader, and I majored in philosophy at Bridgewater State College. For 8 points, I have competed in the Miss Maine competition. And for 6 points, I met my boyfriend while on a flight. And then for 2
Right.
points, my boyfriend is the coach of UNC football and former head coach of the New England Patriots.
Okay, so let's explain why Bergman was shaking his head when he walked out. Bergman said to Mason, walked in and he said, you were calling for Lincoln Riley to be fired for years, and you said you were not.
Wasn't.
Instead, you said what?
Do we have to stay with him? Do we have to keep him?
How is that not calling? If
That's
I,
totally
if I'm
different than
married-
I want Lincoln
Emily,
Riley
if I'm
gone.
married to Lisa and I walk in and I say, do I have to be married to Lisa? Am I not? Is a breakup not pending at that point?
I think you're exploring the possibility. You're opening your mind to the idea of there's a world in which you break up.
So that's what
Right.
Mace's doing. There is a world
Correct.
in which Lincoln Riley
There
is
is
not
a
the
world
coach.
in which he's not the coach last year, but not I want him gone. I never said I want Lincoln Riley gone. Bill Plaschke, I think he just recycled the column from last year. Bill wrote a column last year about getting Lincoln Riley, and now he's just recycled it and published again this year. I mean, I have never said fire Lincoln Riley. I've never said those words.
I'm interested, though.
I disagree with that. I think you did.
think I did say fire? Find it on tape. I did not say fire Lincoln Riley.
Well, we don't. You want to make Brian go through every tape?
Brian go through every show from last
All right,
year.
it's a lot of work, but
It's
yeah.
all on the app. Somebody,
he said
by
it
the
too.
way, somebody will
Mason
go.
used to have a great joke about this at the end of shows. He used to say, "For a transcript of today's show, write down everything we say."
Exactly.
There we go. Before we move on, I do want to mention this.
Yes.
The Ultimate Showdown is finally here, and you can be there. Morales' Men of Troy and Bergman's Blue and Gold battle at the Coliseum. Tomorrow, you can win tickets or for your very own watch party with paid food and drinks at Tom's Urban at LA Live. All you need to do is come by and see Bergman and Morales at Verizon Wireless stores tomorrow. Bergman will be at the Verizon Wireless store in Culver City on Jefferson Boulevard, and then Morales will be at the Verizon Wireless store in Koreatown on Wilshire Boulevard. So tomorrow from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m., no purchase necessary to enter. Get your Crosstown Classic tickets tomorrow with Bergman and Morales at ESPN LA.
All right, Icebreakers is brought to you by Blue Ice Vodka, crafted in America from the finest Idaho potatoes, distilled for clarity, filtered for perfection. Blue Ice isn't just vodka; it's a statement. All right, now coming up is Sports Graffiti.
Uh-oh.
And
Look out, Lincoln! Here it comes.
we've just opened the phones.
Yes.
And we've been saying that, when people meet Mason and I, Mason goes to a lot of games. I'm at every Laker game. Obviously, people say, I always try and get in to call in for Sports Graffiti, but the lines are always jammed.
that
Not
happens.
true lately. Like right now, we have 3 open lines, 877-710-3776. That's the number. It's easier to remember it this way, 877-710-ESPN. But call now, your chance to sound off, 877-710-3776.
All right, and it's BYOP. Bring your own pitchfork. Go ahead. Chase them out of town. We'll do some Sports Graffiti coming up. Next for you, Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A good karma brands radio station.
What's going on? It's Chris Morales.
And Greg Bergman.
See, he's a bitter and broken fan of the, what is it? Oh, the blue and gold. Well, guess what? Cardinal and gold ain't doing much better, but we've got the Crosstown Classic coming up.
And this is when that blue and gold come and just snatch the heart out from the Cardinal and gold.
Here's the thing. You want to be at the Crosstown Classic tomorrow. Bergie and I are going to be at Verizon Wireless stores, but different stores. I will be at the one in Koreatown on Wilshire Boulevard.
And I'll be at the one in Culver City on Jefferson Boulevard.
Between 4:30 and 6:30. Come on out, press the flesh at Verizon Wireless, and we've got tickets to give out to the Crosstown Classic at the Coliseum on Saturday.
Plus, you could win your very own watch party with paid food and drinks at Tom's Urban at LA Live.
Your chances to win tomorrow at Verizon Wireless stores.
Me at Jefferson Boulevard in Culver City and Morales in Koreatown on Wilshire Boulevard.
We'll see you tomorrow at the Verizon Wireless stores and getting ready for the Crosstown Classic, Jack.
Go blue and gold.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Looking to score big on flooring? Kick off your project with Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Every day's a win, no gimmicks, no markups, just the wholesale deals on every surface. Call 866-62-FLOOR or visit them on the web, hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
Don't strike out if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to step into the batter's box for you. They'll swing for the fences, go extra innings if they have to, and make sure the insurance companies are out at home. They'll cover all the bases and bring you home safe with the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning lineup now at 213-747-1234. That's 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Normand Legal, your recovery is always a grand slam.
Hey, it's Desmond Howard. You want to win the weekend? It all starts with the tailgate. And for me, that means Kingsford Charcoal.
They've been bringing the flavor, the smoke, and the heat since 1920. No wonder they're still the gold standard of grilling. So fire it up, feed your crew, and let the smoke do the talking. Kingsford, the king of the tailgate. Get it today at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Clinton Yates here. The holidays are upon us, and so are the savings at Total Wine & More. Discover thousands of wines, spirits, and beers like my favorite, IPAs, perfect for every celebration and every budget. From bold reds to sparklers, you'll find the perfect wines to raise a glass this season. With the lowest prices for over 30 years, you'll always find what you love and love what you find only at Total Wine & More. Curbside pickup and delivery available in most areas. See TotalWine.com for details. Spirits not sold in Virginia and North Carolina. Drink responsibly. Be 21.
Want savings that truly deliver championship value? Check out the Kia Season of New Tradition sales event at Kia of Carson, where Black Friday deals are happening all month long. We've got one of the largest Kia selections in America, all in one place. The deals on remaining 2025s are absolutely incredible. And right now, many come with special VIN-specific stickers for extra rebates on top of all other offers and dealer discounts. Thanks to that, you could drive with zero down on approved credit. But hurry, these deals won't last long. Get to Kia of Carson today.
And it is 1 o'clock in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland. And it's time for Let's Talk About It on Sports Graffiti, like we do every day at this time. Sponsored by our friends at BetterHelp. Mental health is health. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month of therapy. BetterHelp.com/timeout. Now let's do it. Let's talk about it on Sports Graffiti on Mason and Ireland.
All right, here we go. It is Sports Graffiti time, and it is the day after the Rams blow out Tampa. It's the day after the Lakers hang on to beat Utah, and it is the Monday after USC loses at Oregon.
All right, here we go. Lee in Long Beach, you lead off today. You're on Sports Graffiti. Lee, go for it.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, I just want to know, how long is it going to take for everybody to get off LeBron's back? I know it's only been 2 games, but there's all this talk before the season, how he's going to fit in with Luka as the emerging leading star. But it looks like everything's going well so far.
Yeah,
absolutely. Lee, it's a great question. We talked about it ad nauseum on the pregame show last night. People that, like, LeBron's done everything you can ask. He's passed first now.
Right.
He wants Luka to be introduced first, or Luka to be introduced last, which was his purview for 30 years, or 20 years, I guess it is. I don't get the LeBron hate, but then again,
the question is, how long is it going to take? It is going to take forever.
Yeah, it's weird. Lewis in Valencia. Hey, Lewis, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go for it.
Yeah, so, I mean, I'm done with Lincoln Riley. I've seen enough. The guy, his defense has been atrocious. He can't beat Notre Dame. I think he's beat Notre Dame one time with Caleb Williams.
Yes.
He's lost to UCLA once. Everybody, Oklahoma is going to be a playoff team. Dan Lanning's turned around Oregon, even though they weren't really, he didn't really turn them around after Mario Cristobal. His players were so undisciplined. Like, they don't respect him. Like, they don't fear him. And, I mean, look at LSU. They already got rid of my family boy.
And by the way, Lewis, Brian Kelly had a higher win. He had a higher winning percentage than Lincoln does.
Right, and he was criticized for being too angry at his players.
But, Lewis, let me ask you this. So let's say you get your wish and they fire Lincoln Riley. Who's the coach next year?
Well, see, that's where it gets really hard. I mean, I don't know, but I just feel like we bought a bag of goods that he ain't going to be able to make good on. He's not the answer.
Lewis, let me ask you. Assuming they win on Saturday, and they're going to win on Saturday, 9-3, third in the Big Ten after a 6-6 year last year. Previous, it was a 7-5 year. You don't see an improvement curve. Not when your first year you went 11-2. I mean, he had a transcendent quarterback in his first year.
So you're saying though, you're admitting that that's what he needs is a transcendent quarterback like Jalen Hurts, like Baker Mayfield,
correct,
like Caleb Williams.
But isn't it on him?
Okay, well,
to get that guy.
They went 9-3. It's not. This season was not a grease fire. It was not. They lost the games that I expected them to lose.
Right. Well, using our old thing that we always say, I think it was Marty Schottenheimer that you quote all the time. You're either getting better or getting worse. I do think they're getting better.
They're getting better.
David in L.A. Hey, David, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go.
Hi, guys. I have been a Los Angeles sports fan since the late 1950s.
Wow.
Okay.
Cool.
So I know more than all of you put together. Unfortunately, I've forgotten it all, so don't even ask.
All right, we'll steer clear of that.
I have two quick comments.
Mm-hmm.
I have never seen worse officiating across all sports in my entire life. And number two, officials that don't want to call anything at the end of the game because they don't want to affect the outcome are in most cases unfairly favoring the defense and affecting the outcome.
So, David, do you have a specific instance you want to mention?
Well, all sports, but basically baseball, basketball, and football, officials don't want to call anything at the end of the game because they don't want to affect the outcome,
right?
Which affects the outcome.
So you don't like the let them play attitude at the end of a game.
Right. So then players are blatantly fouling each other because they know nothing's going to be called, and that affects the outcome.
Yeah, you're right, David.
No, it's true.
You're right. Here's Nick in Dallas. Hey, Nick, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go.
Hey, thanks for taking my call, you guys. Yeah, it just looks like Lincoln, I hate to say, it's like he's the new James Franklin. He beats good teams but not the elite. And the defense, they just don't have any dogs. I know I'm talking 20 years back, but there's no Brian Cushing, Clay Matthews, Ray Malaluga, Local the Tupus, Dallas Starks of the world. And lastly, before I go, you have the Indiana Hoosiers, a basketball school who, in my opinion, I think is the best team in the country that will play for the national championship. That is a basketball school over USC, which is a football program. It's really bad right now. I hope Lincoln rectifies it next year because I think, like Ryan said it best in the last segment, it's a make or break year next season. And 9-3 is okay, but it should be better. So we'll see what happens.
Yep. Well, what's interesting, and we can talk more about this after Sports Graffiti, but USC used to be, there are a handful of jobs in this country that are win or you're fired jobs. Manager of the Dodgers, manager of the Yankees, head coach at Alabama. USC used to be one of those jobs.
Oh, that ship sailed a long time ago. They are not one of those.
No, I think it stopped being a win or you're fired job when they brought Clay Helton back after a losing season.
See, I would argue the coaching carousel, Lane to Sark to Coach O to Clay again. I mean, all that stuff was just a mess. Just a mess.
Here's Joe in Torrance. Hey, Joe, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead.
Hi, guys. I just wanted to bring up, you made a comment about going to the Cosm to watch the game.
Yeah.
I've been there a number of times and watched hockey and the surf movie, but I didn't enjoy the football. I went to see Alabama Oklahoma, and they had a lot of bad angles, and you really couldn't see the movement of the ball. I think they could do a better job of getting the camera that's on the field behind the quarterback. I just didn't enjoy the football.
Okay.
Well,
All
what's
right.
interesting, Joe, remember that Cosm is like the beginning of his existence. They'll continue to tweak that.
Oh, yeah.
Most people love it.
Yeah, I mean, it is developing, and they're creating it. And by the way, some people don't like basketball there. It depends on your point of view. I loved football. I've seen a couple of SC games there. I've seen the Lakers play there. I've seen multiple things. Some I guess are better than others, but my experience of watching USC Oregon on Saturday was fantastic.
Here is Matt in San Pedro. Hey, Matt, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead.
Hey, guys. Love the show. I just wanted to mention the Rams set an attendance record at SoFi for the second week in a row. I was at the game last night. The atmosphere has been great. It's really starting to feel like true home games when I go, Niner game aside. Also glad to see Mevis get his first field goal. That's going to be massive for us.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Thanks, Matt. That's the thicker kicker. And I almost texted you guys last night. I noticed that all of his extra points are literally right down the middle. Yeah. Like he never. Like, I think the very first one he kicked was close to the goal. And the field goal he made last night, which was not a short one, I think it was 50 yards, right down the middle.
Yeah.
So maybe. And did you see M that today the Saints, whose kicker missed 3 field goals yesterday, brought in Justin Tucker. So he's going to get Justin Tucker, who's the most accurate kicker in the history of the NFL, had a really bad last year in Baltimore.
Last year,
and then had the Deshaun Watson massage accusations kind of kick him out of the league.
I can't say the way I described that.
But his 10-game suspension is over.
Yes.
And he can sign with any team, and he's trying out today with the Saints.
And he
Go
will
ahead, Em.
disappear into a bad team there
Sure.
if he signs.
One thing, though, which me and Travis and Stu noted when we were watching the game, I believe it was still in the first half when the Rams were running down the throats of the other team. They were on the 40-yard line of the other team, of the Buccaneers, and they went for it instead of trying to kick.
Yeah.
And we were like, do they still not trust him? It would have been a 57-yard kick, which is a long kick.
Long kick.
But something you might need to make that in the playoffs.
Right.
Why not do it there?
Yeah, see, I keep saying to Juan says, we don't need a kicker. We just go for touchdowns now instead of field goals. There's going to come a point where we're going to need a field goal and we're going to need thicker kicker. And by the way, he is definitely thicker. I mean, he is appropriately named. He's embraced this.
Is he fat? Like, does he look like a fat guy, or is he just thick?
Let's go thick. Let's go thick.
He's a bear.
He's a bear, says
Hey, Sebastian Janikowski had a dad bod, and he stayed in the NFL for 12 years.
I think it's fair to say this is a dad bod. Yes. Yes. Do you want to get any more in here? Or you want to
sure. We'll squeeze a couple more in. Travis and Oxnard. Hey, Travis, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go.
Good afternoon. So you guys have actually covered this, and so have a couple other sports people. And I'm not trying to sound like a sore loser. Like, I've actually won maybe like $500 over the last couple of years on like Prize Picks and Underdog.
Sure.
But I actually went ahead and cashed out my money this last weekend from one app, and I'm finishing up the promo money on the other app. John, you know, these lines are so good. Like, you'll miss or make by a half a point.
They're unbelievable.
And that's great. And it used to be so much fun. Like, wow, I was this close, or, oh, I was, whatever. Now, in the back of my head, all I can think of is, did they pull this guy early? Did they pull that guy early? Let me give you an example. And it wasn't exactly this, but Rams-Seahawks close game a couple weeks ago. Right. Kyren Williams running the ball all game. And then all of a sudden, you're going to just keep giving the ball Blake Corum, and he's half a carry away. And that's cool. Like, I'm not trying to sound like a sore loser. Like, I'm cashing out my money. I'm ahead.
Sure.
But this isn't fun for me anymore. And I think this is a big enough problem to where I don't know if they could put it back in the bottle. Thanks, guys. I'll listen on the other side.
Okay, so, Travis, what I think's going to happen is, Mason, I know you thought this would never happen, but there's now movement on it. In several different leagues and high up in the league. Baseball's already done it.
Baseball in particular, yeah.
Is they're getting rid of the prop bets. Any bet that one person can manipulate, they're seriously. And by the way, getting rid of prop bets in college makes 100% sense to me. That you don't want. I know these kids are being paid, but it makes no sense to have a college to bet over under 5 rebounds on a college basketball player.
See, I love Prize Picks. Without prop bets, there is no Prize Picks. Like, that doesn't even I mean, Brian, what would we do on Prize Picks if there weren't prop bets?
Right. They don't offer the team bet, so yeah.
I understand baseball got very serious. I think Scott Boras got involved and said we got to stop all this.
He says eliminate all of them.
But I'd be shocked if they go away completely. In college, I got no issue with that. Whenever we talk about it on Sports Graffiti, it's sponsored by BetterHelp. Mental health is health. Our listeners, 10% off their first month of therapy. Just call pound 250, say the keyword timeout. That's pound 250, say the keyword timeout. Uh-oh. Breaking entertainment news designed especially for John Ireland.
Can't wait.
That's next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN. You know, a Hyundai Getaway sales event going on right now. You can get deals so right, it almost feels wrong. Like I got an unbelievable deal on my Elantra Hybrid. No matter what you are looking for, if you want to go high-end SUV like the Palisade, beautiful, 2 sunroofs. I love that. If you want to go Sonata, great stylish sedan. You want to go EV, you can go Ioniq 5, Ioniq 6. You can do the Elantra Hybrid like me. Now is the best time to get that Hyundai car or SUV you've always wanted. Every new Hyundai comes with America's best warranty. Confidence now, miles down the road, whether you choose one of our epically capable SUVs or breakthrough EVs, you'll get away with a lot more than just a great deal. Don't wait. Visit your SoCal Hyundai dealer today. It's the Season 2 save at the Hyundai Getaway sales event going on right now. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
710 ESPN is giving you a chance to win $1 million.
$1 Million Mondays.
$1 Million Mondays are back. Presented by Pechanga Resort Casino.
Listen every Monday during football season
to the Sedano and Cap Morning Show, Mason and Ireland, and the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show.
All you have to do is make a super prediction,
and you can win $1 million.
$1 Million Mondays presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino.
This holiday season, don't just give a gift. Give the gift that keeps the party going all year long. Live entertainment at Fantasy Springs Resort Casino. Kick off the new year with the Battle of the Badges. Local heroes duking it out for charity. Then get your groove on with the Temptations and the Four Tops. And set sail with the smooth sounds of Yachtly Crew. February turns up the heat with country hitmaker Ernest, the legendary Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, and laugh-out-loud comedy from Jim Jeffries. And in March, more magic. Emmy-winning comedian John Mulaney hits the stage, plus an unforgettable evening with the stunning voices of Il Divo. Then, mark your calendars because on May 16th, country superstars Lady A bring their chart-topping hits to the Fantasy Springs stage. Unwrap the ultimate holiday surprise. Live music, good vibes, and memories to last all year long. Get your concert tickets today, only at Fantasy Springs Resort Casino.
Hey guys, it's Cap. Here's the scenario. Your home is flooded and the damage is severe. Now it feels like your insurance company is turning on you. They won't approve a replacement living arrangement and the adjuster leaves you in the lurch. Take a breath and call Avner Gatt, one of Southern California's largest public adjuster firms. Avner Gatt knows how to fight back when your insurance company makes you feel like a criminal, leaving you with no hope of getting into your home and getting it all back together. With decades of experience and a passion for helping people, Avner and his family take the call themselves. So whether you have a toilet overflow, a broken water line, a burst supply line, a broken fire sprinkler, whatever the water damage is, you call Avner Gatt today at 818-917-5256 or you go to avnergatt.com. It's 818-917-5256 or avnergatt.com. You call, Avner answers, he says hello. Your claim is our game. avnergatt.com.
Think Verizon, the best 5G network, is expensive? Think again. Bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store today and we'll give you a better deal. Now, what to do with your unwanted bills? Ever seen an origami version of the Hollywood sign? Jokes aside, Verizon has the most ways to save on phones and plans where everyone in the family can choose their own plan and save. So bring in your bill to your local LA Verizon store today and we'll give you a better deal. Rankings based on root metric true score report dated 1H2025. Your results may vary. Must provide a postpaid consumer mobile bill dated within the past 45 days. Bill must be in the same name as the person with the deal. Additional terms apply.
Hey, everybody, it's Cap. Are you downsizing or inheriting a home? Want to cash in on your equity? Call Seller's Advantage. They buy homes as is with no costly repairs, agents, or commissions. Get a competitive cash offer and close in days or on your timeline. Seller's Advantage has over 20 years of experience and even offers a $20,000 advance for moving expenses. Call 888-390-AS-IS or visit sellersadvantage.com for your no-obligation offer.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
Are you ready to unleash the beast? Monster Energy is here to give you the edge this college tailgate season. Loaded with bold flavors, our powerful blend gives you the energy you need to push you beyond your limits. Tune in all season long with Monster, the energy drink of ESPN Radio College Football Tour. Power your performance with a drink that's as hungry for victory as you are. Crack open an ice-cold Monster and dominate your competition. Monster Energy. Unleash the beast. Grab yours today.
Your fantasy roster is set, the smack talk is heating up, and this season, ESPN Bet is giving you more ways to ride with your squad. Introducing the ESPN Bet Fan Center, where you can instantly link and bet on your fantasy teams right in the ESPN Bet app. An enhanced sports betting experience only from ESPN Bet, the sportsbook for sports fans. Make the connection today with ESPN Bet Fan Center and the ESPN Fantasy app. ESPN Bet Sportsbook, download the app today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
Steve Mason and John Ireland.
I mean, what I'm thinking is, don't you know who I am? You're not responding to me?
I'm Steve Mason.
Exactly.
Mason and Ireland.
What? It's an outrage.
It is an outrage.
Back to the guys.
Hey, the Ultimate Showdown finally here, and you can be there. Morales' Men of Troy, Bergman's Blue and Gold battle at the Coliseum. Tomorrow, you can win tickets at your very own watch party with paid food and drinks at Tom's Urban at LA Live. All you got to do is go by see Bergman and Morales at Verizon Wireless stores tomorrow. Bergman is going to be at the Verizon Wireless in Culver City on Jefferson Boulevard. CMM will be at the Verizon Wireless in Koreatown on Wilshire Boulevard tomorrow, 4:30 to 6:30. No purchase necessary. Get your Crosstown Classic tickets tomorrow with Bergman and Morales and ESPN LA. So, John, you will be happy to know this. The rest of the world has to brace for it. That Kim Kardashian show was just picked up for a second
I
season.
knew it. Emily, have you watched another episode yet?
I need to. I'm going to watch it today.
I made Lisa watch one the other day.
The first one? The first one's super boring.
I think it was the first one. And I said to Lisa, I go, okay, Mason thinks Kim Kardashian is the worst actress in history, and this show is terrible.
Yep.
I think it is good. Not great, but good.
Mm-hmm.
Watch it and tell me what you think. And her exact reaction was, it's not the worst show
It
ever,
is.
and it's not
Name
terrible.
a worse show.
Then
Name a worse show than All's Fair.
That's on right now?
That's on right now. What is as bad as All's Fair? Em, can you think of anything as
Maybe
bad
that 911 show,
One
which
of them
is also
911
a Ryan Murphy.
911 Lone Star or whatever.
911 Nashville.
Chicago
911.
this and Chicago that.
Maybe,
Law and Order
maybe
this,
that's
Law and
a
Order that.
disconnect. I've loved everything Ryan Murphy's ever done.
Do you watch all of his scary ones? You watch?
No, I don't. American Horror Story. I only watched 1 year of.
Those
but
are like his.
Did you watch the assassination of Gianni Versace?
I did. I like that.
I thought that was good.
But did you watch?
I loved Glee.
Did you watch the Menendez brothers?
I did.
Did you watch Ed Gein or Gein?
No, what's that?
That's the one. The new one on Netflix.
serial
It's the new Monster. It's like it's like the I almost said Mendoza. Menendez brothers and the what's the other guy? Dahmer.
Yes,
series.
Dahmer. Yeah.
But John, is this like closer to like Glee level of like stupid in camp?
No.
Okay, so it's nothing like Glee.
It's Glee was almost the perfect show. I mean that show was funny and great.
It was a great show. Great show.
But you know what? Remember, Leah Michele was also just hammered on that show because she was apparently super difficult and tough.
Oh yeah.
I think Ryan Murphy likes divas. I
Sure.
think that's his. That's his
wait, did
thing.
you ever watch the show with Glenn Powell and it takes place in New Orleans? It's like Scream Queens. Did you ever watch that?
No, but wasn't Kim in that too?
Yeah,
I think
you would love Scream Queens if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, Julia Roberts' niece was in it.
Yes, Emma Roberts.
Yeah.
What's her face from who won for Oscar for Everything Everywhere All at Once?
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis is in it.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of people in it. Glenn Powell's in it.
So do you know what Ryan Murphy's first show was? His very first show.
I thought it was Nip Tuck.
It is Nip Tuck, done with Mike Robin, my friend Mike Robin, who worked with him for years. I think Ryan Murphy can be very good. He can be hit. He can be missed. I think this is a big miss. I think you could have cast a 2x4 in the Kim Kardashian role, and it would have emoted as much as she did.
You're just being a hater.
No,
I think you're being a hater.
No. I'm a huge Kim Kardashian, what she does on social media, all that stuff. But what I don't like is when somebody cuts the line. What I don't like is when somebody all of a sudden just starts at star. You've got to work your way up.
She did.
Do some supporting roles. Learn to act.
No, I think she did.
Take some classes.
Think she had a supporting role in Scream Queens. I think she had a supporting role, and there was one other Ryan Murphy show.
And also, she got famous for what she did on camera. So,
Right,
it's getting.
And I'm the keeping up with and all that stuff is cool. It's the acting part that I just don't think she's qualified for. And I don't want her as an attorney because she failed the bar exam.
That's true.
So far.
No attorney, no actress, but social media influencer, the ultimate one, the best there's ever been. What's that?
I said, no one wants to work these days. That's
True.
what she said. She says, get your butt up and work.
Yep.
Okay, Jay Moore just texted me.
Oh, hey, Jay.
Hi, Jay. He says, worst show ever, and this is very similar to All's Fair.
Okay.
Is The Idol. That was one with Johnny Depp's daughter and The Weeknd.
The Weeknd,
and Johnny Depp's daughter is like ridiculously attractive.
Yeah.
But the show was terrible.
Yep.
And but she was so attractive that it stayed on the air for a whole season.
Did you watch Nosferatu with her in it?
No, I don't even know what that is.
Oh, well, she was in that movie.
She was in that movie.
Does she get naked in that too?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Not totally.
Anybody watch Frankenstein?
Not
I heard
yet.
Frankenstein's supposed to be really good.
I don't think I'm the biggest Del Toro fan. I don't think him and I's sense of everything is the same.
Okay, got it.
But I've heard it's great. I've also heard that it's just like it kind of looks fake. I don't know.
Okay, all right. It's on Amazon,
Netflix.
I think it's
Netflix.
Oh, Netflix. It's streaming now.
Because Del Toro does everything with Netflix.
All right, so Ireland, I forget where you stand on the Raiders, if you're a fan, if you're not a fan, if
I am
you used
a fan,
to be a
but
fan,
I'm not,
if you were a fan.
I'm not as vocal because the diehard Raider fans kicked me off the bandwagon.
Because you weren't true silver and
no,
black.
I'm not afraid to criticize them. The number one rule of being a Raider fan is never go against the family.
Right.
So they've ostracized me.
You did go against the family.
But, and this is the reason why. Mark Davis doesn't know what he's doing.
Right.
And I'm now convinced that I don't think the Raiders can be fixed until he sells the team.
Can I just say, what did Tom Brady do? What was Tom Brady supposed to do? Mark Davis gave him some level of control. He signed off on Pete. He signed off on Geno Smith. He signed off on Ashton Genty.
I've never liked Geno Smith. I thought he was overrated in Seattle. I think he is now, after this experience as the starting quarterback of the Raiders, he is now relegated to Kirk Cousins' backup status.
Yeah, but don't. How much of this falls at the doorstep of Tom Brady, the executive?
Some.
Yeah, I mean,
he refused to draft Shedeur. He had 6 chances to do it.
Yeah, everybody refused.
Did you see Antonio Pierce came out today and said if I was still there, we would have taken Shedeur in the 2nd or 3rd round. We liked him.
But honestly, who liked Antonio Pierce? Who's going to run with what that guy says?
Well, he was like Coach O. He had like a brief month of glory.
Dead Coach bounce.
Right,
yeah,
right,
exactly.
Right.
He had that little moment to him. But I still, again, I'm trying not. I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater. But I don't think Shedeur is going to be a long-term answer at quarterback for the Cleveland Browns.
But would you admit he's the best option they have right now? He's better than Dylan Gabriel.
Dylan Gabriel.
They've traded Joe Flacco.
Yeah, Joe Flacco.
Deshaun Watson is not even playing.
No. He's never going to play. Yeah, it probably is. But, I mean, it's the Raiders. Everybody's like, oh, he's the first Browns quarterback. The Raiders are incomparably bad, like spectacularly bad. I mean, I think you can totally throw that game out to some degree.
I think, so think about 1 through 32.
Yeah.
Are the Titans worse than the Raiders?
Let's do that.
I think the Raiders could be 32.
Yeah, they might be. We'll do that coming up along with the Giants' head coaching job is interesting because ... That's coming up next for you. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN. All right, so Jacob and Ronnie, it's Thanksgiving, and we're all gathering with our family, and we're grateful for everything, including the law offices of Jacob and Ronnie and their brand new number.
This number is so easy to remember that even Michael Thompson does not have to write it down on his hand, which is what he would normally do if he was trying to remember a number. 345-6789. It's an 800 number. 800-345-6789. I would tell you to go ahead and put it in your phone right now. Matter of fact, you should do that. Put it in your phone. But who can't remember 345-6789? I mean, you got to be a real dope not to remember that number. Jay, this is brilliant. Genius.
Save it. Lock it in. If you're in a car accident you don't want to be in a car accident over the holidays. Of course, you're going out to the desert, you're going down to San Diego, whatever it happens to be. Something happens, bam. The thing to do is just to remember the moment it happens. 800-345-6789. 800-345-6789. Somebody you love, hurting, overwhelmed, or wondering what to do next over the holidays, call Jacob.com. 800-345-6789.
Easy to remember. Most helpful number you can put in your phone. Jacob, and by the way, call Jacob.com still works too, but,
yes,
but we're pushing the number hard. 800-345-6789.
Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
What's going on? It's Chris Morales.
And Greg Bergman.
See, he's a bitter and broken fan of the, what is it? Oh, the blue and gold. Well, guess what? Cardinal and gold ain't doing much better, but we've got the Crosstown Classic coming up.
And this is when that blue and gold come and just snatch the heart out from the Cardinal and gold.
Here's the thing. You want to be at the Crosstown Classic tomorrow. Bergie and I are going to be at Verizon Wireless stores, but different stores. I will be at the one in Koreatown on Wilshire Boulevard.
And I'll be at the one in Culver City on Jefferson Boulevard.
Between 4:30 and 6:30. Come on out, press the flesh at Verizon Wireless, and we've got tickets to give out to the Crosstown Classic at the Coliseum on Saturday.
Plus, you could win your very own watch party with paid food and drinks at Tom's Urban at LA Live.
Your chances to win tomorrow at Verizon Wireless stores.
Me at Jefferson Boulevard in Culver City and Morales in Koreatown on Wilshire Boulevard.
We'll see you tomorrow at the Verizon Wireless stores and getting ready for the Crosstown Classic, Jack.
Go blue and gold.
This is the ZipRecruiter Rams Report.
Here's Travis Rogers.
The Los Angeles Rams are 9-2 and all alone on top of the NFC standings after a convincing 34-7 win against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That win, combined with the Philadelphia Eagles' loss earlier in the day to the Dallas Cowboys, leaves the Rams on top of the NFC. That's the first time they have been on top of the NFC since Week 13 of the 2018 season, and they are doing it behind their quarterback, who is making an MVP push. 3 more touchdown passes, no interceptions, which means Matthew Stafford has 30 touchdowns and fewer than 5 interceptions on the season in just 11 games. There are only 3 other players who have ever been able to accomplish that feat. Their names, Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, and Aaron Rodgers, and both Brady, Mahomes, and Rodgers all won the MVP in the season that they were able to accomplish that. Will Matthew Stafford make it 4 for 4? It's looking good. With Monday's Rams Report, I'm Travis Rogers.
This is the ZipRecruiter Rams Report.
Powered by ZipRecruiter. Looking for your next great hire? Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
When it comes to hiring, other job sites are still huddling while ZipRecruiter's already in the end zone. That's why over 4 million businesses have used ZipRecruiter to hire, and why 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within 1 day. Get in the end zone with ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. That's ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
Black Friday deals are on at George Chevrolet with low payment lease specials on Silverado 1500 and a wide selection of new Chevy Trax models. Over 50 available starting from just $22,995. Learn more at GeorgeChevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Children's Hospital Los Angeles is where groundbreaking research meets unparalleled expertise. It's where exceptional care is tailored 100% to kids. And it's where every specialist, every room, every innovation revolves around one need: your child's health. Whether it's routine care or a life-saving procedure, CHLA is where families turn to when outcomes truly matter. Children's Hospital Los Angeles, 125 years of building hope and healthier futures. Go to chla.org today.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Looking to score big on flooring? Kick off your project with Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Every day's a win, no gimmicks, no markups, just the wholesale deals on every surface. Call 866-62-FLOOR or visit them on the web, hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
The biggest show on the radio.
Mason, Ireland, you guys are clowns.
Screw you, Josh.
Damn.
Mason and Ireland on 710.
Mason and Ireland are clowns. That's going to be a drop for a long time.
Why not?
Back to the guys.
Rocking around the Christmas tree.
Hey, it's like one of the enduring Christmas classics. This is, who is this? Betty? No.
Brenda Lee.
Brenda Lee, right.
And it was featured in
Mean Girls.
Yes.
Mean Girls, that's right. They sang that they did the big musical number.
Yes, very important.
Stop trying to make fetch happen.
Yes.
And that happened right after, I think, because they were all mad.
You know, I keep hearing this a lot, Em. That somebody's got main character energy. Now, this is a new thing. What is main character energy?
First, I want to see what John thinks it means.
Okay, main character energy, John. It's a very popular phrase right now.
Okay, so my thought is, like, it made me go right to Hallmark movies. There are girls that you can make the lead, and for whatever reason, you'll keep watching them. And there are other girls who are just there, and they're relegated to play the best friend. So my guess is that it has something to do with that.
It's a little in there. It's a little bit like, for example, main character energy. Like, do I have main character energy?
Yes.
Em? I do. Thank you. Is that a good thing?
Complimentary. I'll put in parentheses, complimentary, not and derogatory. I think, so main character energy is basically someone who comes in and feels as if everything revolves around them. Like they are the center, the star, the sun in the solar system.
Yes.
That they are the person that everything around them is happening because of them.
Well, I read an article the other day that the question they were asking was, can Glenn Powell carry a movie? Because it was about Running Man, and it's not doing very well. I think Glenn Powell probably can carry a movie. I saw Anyone But You. I thought it was great. I thought he was great in Top Gun, but he was a bit player in that.
Yeah.
But the question remains now, can he carry a movie? And now that Running Man has flopped, will he get another chance?
Right.
Probably.
Yeah, he'll get another chance.
I would say,
By the way, Em, do you watch Landman?
Haven't watched it yet.
Okay, so the girl that plays Billy Bob Thornton's daughter.
Gonna be the next Margot Robbie?
Yeah, the one I think is going to be the next Margot Robbie. It came out today, Instagram official, dating Glenn Powell.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Well, good for
So
good
I
for
think
both
that's
of
good
them.
for both of them.
But I will say, so if I'm going to do the people in the office that have main character energy, I think Morales
Oh, my God.
is a main character energy kind of person.
Yes.
Because it's the Morales stuff follows with him. You know, everything rotates around Morales.
Right.
Stuff like that. So that is what main character energy is kind of about.
So one of the things I read is if you have main character energy, you only care about your personal arc.
That's you.
It's funny. There's a joke that used to go around that it was, how does Steve Mason screw in a light bulb?
This is one of our old board ops that came up with this.
He holds the light bulb, and the world revolves around him. That is main character energy.
There you go.
There.
You said it.
Yes. All right. It's Michelob Ultra Reaction Monday. Lakers look to keep the momentum up in their return home tomorrow night, coming off back-to-back victories. Thanks to Michelob Ultra, superior taste worth playing for, official beer sponsor of the Los Angeles Lakers. Please enjoy responsibly. John, do you think the worst team in the NFL is the Las Vegas Raiders?
I think so.
Yeah.
It is. I'd love to say otherwise. And Raider fans are perpetually in denial. I mean, they think we go to the Super Bowl every year. It's not true. I am now seen enough of Mark Davis's ownership that I don't think the Raiders can get back 2 Super Bowls if he's the owner. I don't think he'll sell because they're making money hand over fist. It would either be the Raiders are 2-9 and the Titans are 1-10. I would rather have Cam Ward moving forward than Geno Smith. I think Tennessee and the Raiders are comparable, but I think the Raiders are 32.
Okay, so
what about the Giants?
I actually think with Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterbo coming back next year,
and Malik Neighbors,
and a new coach, I wouldn't even.
That's a good job.
And by the way, think Lane Kiffin's phone's going to ring. Jackson Dart's the starting quarterback.
Sure.
He's an offensive genius. You just named the 3 best players on the team. They're all on the offensive side of the ball.
So here's what I want to know about the Raiders. Why does Tom Brady get no blame? I
think he should.
He was a key member of the collaborative committee that decided to fire Antonio Pierce and hire Pete Carroll. He was involved in discussions regarding player personnel, including the acquisition of Geno Smith. He works with the coaching staff and front office to lay out plans for the team's direction. He consults with Carroll, offering his expertise and acting as a great sounding board for the organization. I'm sorry. He's an average commentator on NFL games, and he's a terrible executive.
I think that Tom Brady should take a lot of the blame for this, but I just thought of another team that might be worse than the Raiders. If you had
Jets?
No. I actually think the Jets have a chance to, with the draft picks they got when they traded away Sauce Gardner and Williams, all those guys.
Yeah.
They have. Who would you rather be moving forward, like from this point forward?
Yeah.
The Raiders or the Saints?
They have the same problem. Neither has a quarterback.
Right. They're both 2-9.
Yeah, it's very close.
I would rather be the Raiders.
I would rather be the Raiders.
At least
too.
you have Max Crosby to either trade or build around. Who do the Saints have?
And I think you also, if they ever got an offensive line, I think Ashton Genty would be pretty solid. A running back.
I follow NFL very closely, and I barely know anybody on the Saints. Like they're such an irrelevant franchise that I cannot probably name you 5 guys that play for the Saints.
There's actually some weapons on offense.
Yeah, Chris Olave's very good.
Alvin Kamara, Chris Olave's good. They
trade away Shaheed.
They still have Taysom Hill
to do whatever
he's
it
like
is he
50
does.
years old.
Yeah.
No, I think he's not even 30.
The quarterback is Taylor Shuck or Schuff.
Sure.
From Louisville.
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
They took him in the 3rd round.
I may redo my power rankings to make the Raiders 31 and the Saints 32, but it's right there. Brian, who's worse, Raiders or Saints?
It's the Raiders.
Yeah, it's the Raiders.
Come on now.
Yeah, the Raiders.
Before we move off this, I have a kind of another stupid Emily rule that I think should be implemented.
Oh, good. Yeah, let's see. You've already eliminated or you've guaranteed ties, right?
Guaranteed that.
Yeah, that was your dumbest position.
That was a dumb one.
Of course. So the Titans are the worst record in the NFL right now.
Right.
They picked first in the draft last year.
Yep.
What we're seeing right now in the WNBA is the Dallas Wings will pick first 2 years in a row. They picked Paige Beckers last year. They won the lottery and they get the number 1 pick this draft.
There's a woman in Spain who's supposedly a lock to be the number 1 pick, but Lauren Betts at UCLA is predicted to go number 2, so she may end up in Dallas.
Right. I think if you picked first last year and you earned that first, you didn't get it in a trade or whatever, you can't pick first again. You are out of the first place draft. You can pick 3rd or 4th or whatever. We can figure out a way to do it. You should not be able to pick number 1 in the draft 2 years in a row based on merit.
So you want an extreme version of that somebody suggested to me once, that it was an attempt to discourage and or eliminate tanking? How about this in every league? Right now, you rank the teams traditionally 1 through 32 in the NFL. Okay, so if it's season end right now, the Titans would get the number 1 pick again. But then for the next 32 years, they continue to move back 1 spot. So in other words, you eliminate the draft lottery. The Titans pick first this year. Next year, they pick second. 3 years from now, they pick third. 4 years from now, they pick fourth. Until 32 years from now, they pick last, regardless of record. So all the losing teams would get top 10 picks for the next 10 years. But in 30 years, if they can't figure it out, they're going to be drafting from the bottom. And you can still trade your draft pick, but you own it. Now, what do you think?
I hate it. I hate that because you want there to be, and this is what every league wants, they want there to be a level of parity.
Correct.
In the NBA, they want a level of parity.
Correct.
So if you suck, if you okay, let's say
but aren't I helping the teams that suck?
Well, when you have the number 1 pick, but you say that in 32 years they get the number 1 pick.
No. They're only moving back 1 spot. So this year they would
get
pick
the 1.
25, they pick first. 26, they pick second. 27, they pick third. Right there. That's 3 top 3 picks in the next 3 years. I'm helping the bad team.
Okay, but is it based on season? It's just based on this year?
Right. So you set, because records become irrelevant once we institute this system.
Yeah.
So this year we rank them in inverse order, 1 to 32. Okay. Rams would be the 32. Titans would be the 1.
Okay.
All right. Next year, the Rams would pick 31st. Year after that, they'd pick 30th. So they have to draft from the back.
Yeah.
But in 30 years, they could, and that way, tanking becomes irrelevant because there's no reason to tank because you know what your draft position is going to be for the next 32 years.
Right.
And everybody would try.
Right. See, my plan, we'll call it the Mason plan, is you take the last 4 teams, the 4 worst teams. In this case,
Steel cage death match.
It's Washington, Connecticut, Chicago, and Dallas.
Rock, paper, scissors.
This is for the WNBA.
It's for the WNBA. In my world, Dallas plays Washington, Chicago plays Connecticut. The winners meet each other, and the winner gets the first-round draft.
It's like a little mini tournament.
A little mini tournament among the really bad teams.
Okay, but what if you have a team that is so bad they have no chance to win the tournament? Now they have to pick 4th. They should pick
but
first.
at least they play hard, and they guaranteed at least the 4th best pick in the draft. I think because I want to see them eliminate tanking. I think that's one way to do it. The NBA has done a pretty good job. I mean, they've narrowed it down a little bit. It only makes sense to get a certain amount bad.
Right.
You don't have to be the
But
worst.
have you noticed there's a race to the bottom this year?
Yeah.
There are 4 teams with 3 or fewer wins.
But here's the thing: when they're racing to the bottom, so there are 4 teams, so they're going to have a 1 in 6 chance of getting the number 1 pick, right?
It's a little more complicated than that because all the ping pong balls, but you're not far off.
So I was going to say, hasn't the worst record in the NBA not gotten the first pick in the last 10 years?
Yeah,
something like that?
because they wanted to discourage tanking.
Right.
Am I giving a solution, searching for a problem
You
again?
always give solutions, searching for a problem. That is your major. You majored in solution, searching for a problem.
Yes.
Yeah. And there's another one. All right, coming up next for you. How much of a favorite? Let's do it this way. How much of a favorite is Matthew Stafford to win MVP, and who would be next? There's a player that I think deserves some consideration that nobody really talks about. We'll do that coming up next for you, plus a little Thanksgiving talk. What are you doing? We'll talk about the holidays coming up, too. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Did you know that Toyota and the Lakers have had a partnership that is in its 50th year? You heard me. 50 years of Toyota and the Lakers working together. Their first year was in 1976. And as part of that, Toyota is throwing a here and now sales event. Whatever truck you want from Toyota or car or SUV, it's available now and it's on sale. Camrys, Corollas, RAV4s, 4Runners, Tacomas, Tundras, all of them on sale. And there's 1 of 2 ways you can do this. Or actually, you could do it either way. First, you could go into a Southern California Toyota dealer, any of them. You can sit in the car. You can test drive it. You can see their selection and their inventory. And if you already know what you want, you can do this all on Toyota.com. Just go to Toyota.com, order your car, pick the features, the ones you want, the ones you don't want. You can order it right there online. Whatever you do, your next Toyota car, truck, or SUV is waiting for you. Visit Toyota.com or step in to a Southern California Toyota dealer. We make it easy. Toyota. Let's go places.
710 ESPN is giving you a chance to win $1 million.
$1 Million Mondays.
$1 Million Mondays are back. Presented by Pechanga Resort Casino.
Listen every Monday during football season
to the Sedano and Cap Morning Show, Mason and Ireland, and the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show.
All you have to do is make a super prediction,
and you can win $1 million.
$1 Million Mondays presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino.
Caffeine doesn't have to be bitter or boring anymore. 5-Hour Energy Shots are bringing the flavor and the energy. One of my personal favorites, Strawberry Banana. It's giving smoothie vibes in a compact caffeinated shot. Whether you like your energy sour, fruity, or tropical, with 17 flavors, there's something for you. And yeah, it's got as much caffeine as a 12-ounce coffee, but 0 sugar and no crash. Big flavor, tiny bottle, tasty caffeine done right. You can grab yours in store or hit up 5hourenergy.com or order on Amazon today.
This college football season, show your school spirit every time you pay. Introducing college-branded Venmo debit cards. Rep your team on and off the field with custom school designs that let everyone know who you root for. Whether you're tailgating, grabbing snacks for the watch party, or celebrating a win, you can unlock 15% cash back at ESPN. 1 free year of Perplexity Pro and more. This college football season, score more with the Venmo debit card. Get yours now in the Venmo app. Learn more at venmo.com/collegecard.
Max cashback varies. Terms apply. The Venmo MasterCard is issued by the Bancorp Bank, N.A.
Don't sit on the sidelines if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to go full contact for your case. They'll rush the defense, tackle the insurance companies, and drive it all the way into the end zone to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning team now at 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Don't fumble your future. Your recovery is their priority. Call Joe now and score a touchdown with Normand Legal.
Hey everybody, it's Cap. Is it time to sell your home? Whether you're downsizing, moving, or inheriting a property, call Seller's Advantage. With decades of experience, they offer custom cash solutions and can close in days. No repairs, no agents, no hassle, just a great offer that gives you peace of mind. Call 888-390-AS-IS or visit sellersadvantage.com. Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
Whether you're building a single roof or a successful roofing business, roofing contractors like you need the right tools for the job, and software is no exception. Service Titan is on a mission to be the most powerful software platform for the trades, with purpose-built technology proven to maximize revenue, streamline operations, and deliver 5-star customer experiences. We are taking roofing companies like yours to the next level and beyond. Service Titan. We are built for this. See what we can do for roofers at servicetitan.com.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check the weather first, before wearing face paint to the game.
Bro, your Go Cats is dripping into your nachos.
Oh, and now paint is in my eyes.
Interception! Did you see that?
No!
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
First down, right hash 24 at Tampa Bay. Stafford in the pistol, has to go up and over his left shoulder to catch the snap. Lobs one, end zone. It's a touchdown! Devontae Adams racing underneath another Matthew Stafford dots. 24 yards, and you can let those MVP chants ring out again. 1, 2, 3 for Matthew Stafford, and Devontae's got 2.
Oh.
It's back to a 3-score.
Another night of touchdown passes and no interceptions for Matthew Stafford. He has now thrown 27 consecutive touchdown passes without an interception. And big night. Oh, by the way, they saluted Aaron Donald last night. Exhibit played, who's probably best known for Pimp My Ride, but has big hits, West Coast rap guy, and put on a great show. The USC marching band was there. They came out they formed the number 99 and I'm telling you, John, the loudest I have ever heard SoFi Stadium roar was for Aaron Donald last night. And that was like peak loudness, I think, for SoFi.
Yeah, it was massive. It's somebody that did something in LA, for this Rams crowd. And I would say it's almost on par. Like I would say it's Aaron Donald here and any Dodger that ever comes in. Like when Shohei Ohtani came in the night after he signed or whatever. Yeah, it's Dodgers and then Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald. Yeah, Mookie was there last night. I did see Mookie Betts was at the game last night. And, of course, the Rams absolutely rolled.
All right, let me ask you. I know you got a question for me here, but let me ask you guys something because I brought this up on the bus last night. We're going to the airport from Salt Lake City. You're the Rams.
Yep.
You're Sean McVay. You're Les Snead.
Yeah.
You are now the number 1 seed in the NFL and the favorite to win the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Do you at least call Aaron Donald?
No.
And see if he wants to pull the Eric Weddle?
I think this is all crazy talk. I know it comes up.
I don't deny
he looks great. I mean, he certainly could.
Wouldn't you just call him to gauge interest? And if he says, I've been sitting here thinking about it. You guys look like you're having so much fun. They just lost their defensive leader in Quentin Lake. I would at least call him to gauge interest, not expecting anything but a no. Emily, would you call him?
They don't need him. They are already so good. I think you don't call him. You don't mess up a good thing.
Isn't that like
fantastic,
saying
but you don't need
you
him.
don't need you're a really good team, and you don't need Luka? I mean, he's that good.
He is that good. Although it's been 3 years now.
2. This is the second year he hasn't played.
He hasn't played.
But Jared Verse worked out with him before the season. Said he worked him into the ground.
Brian,
wouldn't you at least call him?
Yeah, I would, and I would just, even if he's not playing, him on the sidelines, I feel like is a huge boost to the whole team.
Yeah, I don't think he's coming back. I would imagine the door is wide open for Aaron. If Aaron Donald said, I want to come back.
But don't you have to be proactive and physically open it for him? Call him and say, hey, I know you're happy. Great to see you at the game. I'm just so I can sleep better at night.
Yeah.
Would you have any interest in playing again? Because if you did, we would add you to the active roster right now, and you can join us for this Super Bowl ride. And everybody would obviously love to have you.
Yeah.
You don't at least try?
Well, I mean, you can call him. I don't think he's coming back. I'll tell you what, though. I stood next to him on the sidelines at a USC game this year. That guy is made of marble.
I know.
He is like, you know what's weird about him? He's much more compact.
They had a video last night on NBC where he was working out with like 100-pound dumbbells, maybe more than that. It was just ridiculous.
He is a beast. He is a beast.
All right, so you asked a question that I think is interesting.
Yeah.
Matthew Stafford is the favorite to win the MVP.
And rightfully so. I think if they had the vote today, granted, he's coming off a spectacular game last night. He wins.
You had an MVP ballot.
Yes.
Okay. I guarantee you I have a name on mine. You only got 3 slots. Okay. We all agree Stafford is 1.
Yep.
Okay. My 2 is probably not any of your 2s.
Okay.
But I think you look at their record and you have to consider him.
I think we have the same one, but go ahead.
I think it's Drake May.
Me too. I think Drake May is number 2.
But here's the one I would have 3, and I guarantee you none of you will have.
I think I have the same one.
Jackson Smith in Jigba.
Oh, no, I do not have Jackson Smith.
Look at his numbers.
He's fantastic.
He just broke the Seahawks all-time record, DK Metcalf's all-time record for yards in a season, and it's week 12. Yeah. We're going to week 17, but that would be my top 3. What would yours be?
Yeah, mine would be Matthew Stafford, Drake May, Jonathan Taylor. I don't know where Colts lost yesterday. I wasn't surprised.
Taylor had a bad game.
But he had a bad game. But
I don't think it's wrong to discuss him as an MVP candidate.
He has had, I don't know, how many multi-touchdown games has he had? I mean, he's had multiple 3-touchdown games this year.
Right.
I would do my 3, Stafford.
Yep.
2, Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett's having an incredible
Can't
season.
give the MVP to a guy on a losing team.
I am.
Okay.
Emily's ballot is
Emily's ballot is Emily's ballot.
And then I probably put JSN as my 3rd as well. I don't like Drake
Who
May.
are your 3?
Stafford, May, I think, are the top 2 right now. And I'm with May, so I think Jonathan Taylor, before yesterday's game, I mean, his touchdown.
So I probably am punishing him for just having one bad week.
Right.
He's been awesome. And by the way, they had that game. I watched most of that game, the Colts-Chiefs game.
Yep.
And the Chiefs came back from the dead.
Chiefs are never dead. That's the thing with the Chiefs. They're never dead.
They have another really hard game on Thanksgiving. I think they play at the Cowboys, who are coming off of that ridiculous comeback high. Are you taking the Chiefs in that game?
Yes.
I'm taking Cowboys.
I'm taking the Chiefs.
In Dallas?
Yeah.
I think I might take Cowboys.
I'm taking the Chiefs. Everybody's counted them out. I think the Chiefs will be in the playoffs and will be a threat.
A great matchup this week that is surprisingly fantastic. Bears and Eagles.
Yeah, Bears and Eagles.
Bears and Eagles, 2 8-3 teams.
Here's what I think is going to happen in that game. The Bears don't have any linebackers. They're down to none. And they almost lost to the Steelers yesterday, and I think that game was in Chicago, wasn't it?
No, that game may have been in Pittsburgh.
Well, so Mason Rudolph almost beat the Bears yesterday.
Yeah.
The Bears hung on late. They had a late field goal to win it. I think
it was in Chicago.
Okay. Had the Eagles lost yesterday, or had the Eagles won yesterday, I would say going to be a coin flip game. the fact that the Eagles not only lost but blew a 21-point lead, the largest Cowboys comeback of all time, I think the Eagles are going to be steaming mad. The game is in Philly.
Right.
Give me the Eagles.
Yeah, I mean, the Bears have a really tough schedule.
That's your team.
It
or
is
your
my
guy.
team. They're going to be.
You've already been proven right.
They're
going
to be a playoff team. Caleb Williams has improved by leaps and bounds. That's actually what I wanted to get to here. I don't have time. We'll do it. We'll do it coming up. It's a really interesting question that everybody's going to love, and I just want to tease it because. All right, next is Fast Track. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, if you're active like I am, I'm in my 60s. I'm still playing golf, playing tennis, playing pickleball, running around like an idiot. I'm sore all over. That's why I use iSpot Active. ICEBOD Active.com. It is a smarter way to ice. It's wearable cryotherapy. You put on these compression shirts and pants, you slide ice cold gel packs into the garments, and you just go about your day. 20 minutes later, you will feel better. And here's the best news right now in honor of Black Friday. The folks at iSpot Active are offering 25% off with the coupon code LA710. 25% off, coupon code LA710. Don't take it from me. Take it from James Worthy. It's a better, smarter way to ice. No sticking your ankle in an ice bucket. No wearing big, clunky ice bags on your knees. iSpot Active is the way to go. Check them out today. Only way to get it is on their website. iSpotActive.com. ICEBOD Active.com.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a good karma brands radio station. 710 ESPN is giving you a chance to win $1 million.
$1 Million Mondays.
$1 Million Mondays are back. Presented by Pachanga Resort Casino.
Listen every Monday during football season
to the Sedano and Cap Morning Show, Mason and Ireland, and the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show.
All you have to do is make a super prediction,
and you can win $1 million.
$1 Million Mondays presented by Pachanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pachanga Resort Casino. Morales here, and if you're in the market for a new ride, there's only one place to go. You know where it is, the Big Cat Felix Chevrolet. You know the one right off the 110 in downtown LA with that classic black cat, Felix the Cat, smiling down on Figueroa. They've been serving Angelitos for over 100 years with unbeatable deals, an amazing selection, and service that treats you like family. A la familia. So whether it's a brand new Chevy or a certified pre-owned, make your next stop Felix Chevrolet. Head over to Felix Chevrolet, the Big Cat today. Ask for my guy, the GM Nicky D, and say, hey, I want to see that Big Cat.
College football fans, get ready for the Crosstown Classic. Join ESPN LA at the Culver City Verizon store on November 25th from 4:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. We're looking for the most spirited college football fans to become our Verizon VIPs at a special ESPN LA live pregame watch party and broadcast. While you're there, check out Verizon's amazing holiday deals. Phones, tablets, gaming consoles, smartwatches, and more. The Crosstown Classic, 10814 Jefferson Boulevard, Suite R in Culver City. No purchase necessary.
Call Jacob.
In a city full of stars, one number shines the brightest. 800-345-6789. That's the new way to call Jacob. Same lawyer, same city, same results. Just easier to remember. Accident or injury, you know who to call. 800-345-6789. Call Jacob.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob. 1-800-345-6789. Call Jacob.
College football is back, and the Coliseum is the place to be. USC football takes on the best in college football, with home games against Michigan, Michigan State, Iowa, and crosstown rival UCLA. Don't miss a single snap, a single touchdown, or the roar of the Trojan Nation. Single game tickets are now available at usctrojans.com/tickets. usctrojans.com/tickets. Fight on! What's going on? It's Chris Morales.
And Greg Bergman.
See, he's a bitter and broken fan of the, what is it? Oh, the blue and gold. Well, guess what? Cardinal and gold ain't doing much better, but we've got the Crosstown Classic coming up.
And this is when that blue and gold come and just snatch the heart out from the Cardinal and gold.
Here's the thing. You want to be at the Crosstown Classic tomorrow. Bergie and I are going to be at Verizon Wireless stores, but different stores. I will be at the one in Koreatown on Wilshire Boulevard.
And I'll be at the one in Culver City on Jefferson Boulevard.
Between 4:30 and 6:30. Come on out, press the flesh at Verizon Wireless, and we've got tickets to give out to the Crosstown Classic at the Coliseum on Saturday.
Plus, you could win your very own watch party with paid food and drinks at Tom's Urban at LA Live.
Your chances to win tomorrow at Verizon Wireless stores.
Me at Jefferson Boulevard in Culver City and Morales in Koreatown on Wilshire Boulevard.
We'll see you tomorrow at the Verizon Wireless stores and getting ready for the Crosstown Classic, Jack.
Go blue and gold.
And it is 2 p.m. in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason in Ireland.
And it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
The return of Fast Track, driven by our friends at Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
Down low is 350 cube, 3 1/4 horsepower, 4-speed, 410 gears, 10 coats of competition orange, hand rubbed lacquer with a blue plane manifold, full race cams.
Fast Track on Mason in Ireland.
Time for Fast Track. Take it away, Mace.
All right, zoom, man.
And before I get to my Fast Track, it's $1 Million Mondays. It's back on 710 ESPN. Thanks to Pechanga Resort Casino. Listen all day for your chance to win. Just give us your big game prediction, both teams and the final score, and you could win $1 million. And just for playing, you get 2 tickets to the Rams and Cardinals. And $1 Million Mondays on ESPN is made possible at Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official California gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams. So we all know that magazines will make lists just to make people mad, right?
Yes, exactly.
And so Variety put out there the 100 best comedy movies of all time. And I think that it's a kind of a wide-ranging definition of comedy.
Okay.
So rom-coms are included in this. It's not just straight up like goofball comedies, okay? So here is their top 10. So
Let's see.
10,
I wrote down 5. Ireland, you write down 5?
I wrote down 3.
Okay, so I wonder if any of them will be on the list.
we'll
Go
see.
ahead.
Okay.
So 10, they have Groundhog Day.
Nope.
9, they have Young Frankenstein.
Very close to making my list.
8, they have Fargo, the movie in 1996.
I love the Fargo. It's not a laugh riot. So
It's funny, but yeah, it's not like a laugh right, like you said. 7, they have Duck Soup.
Oh, that's like...
They're in 1933.
That's from Michael Thompson.
I think it's a Marx Brothers movie.
Yeah.
6, they have Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
That is on my list. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Absolute classic.
5, they have Waiting for Guffman.
Oh, I totally forgot that that whole category of movies. Go ahead.
Yeah.
That's a great one.
4, The Great Dictator. Fantastic movie, by the
Charlie
way. If you haven't
Chaplin,
gotten a chance to see it, it's really, really good. And also was made in the time of World War II, which is puts it into perspective. 3, we have Annie Hall.
Great.
2, we have Some Like It Hot.
Okay.
And then 1, drumroll, The Naked Gun from the Files of the Police
It's
Squad.
good, but they're overrated.
It's great. It's great.
All right, what is your
Ireland-
5?
Yeah, what's on your list?
Okay, I only did 3.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, none of mine were in your top 10 or in Variety's top 10. All right, number 3, I ranked this based on if I see any of these 3 movies on my TV, I'm stopping what I'm doing and watch until the end.
Right.
All right. Best in Show.
Best in Show is the one that I totally forgot about, but when I heard Waiting for Guffman, I'm like, oh, yeah.
Best in Show about the Westminster Dog Show. It is indescribably funny.
It's so funny.
All right. Number 2, Trading Places. Dan Aykroyd, Eddie Murphy.
You
I
love
love
this
that movie.
Yeah, I think it's okay. I don't think it holds up especially well, but
and Michael and I, to this day, when we have a disagreement, bet $1. That is our standard bet.
Exactly.
And number 1, not surprisingly, ties together all the things in my life. Caddyshack.
Caddyshack.
It was number 22 on Variety's list.
Okay. So, Mace, what's yours?
So, I wrote down 5. Monty Python was one of them. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation always makes me laugh.
Very good.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles always makes me laugh. There's a movie called What's Up, Doc with Madeline Kahn and Barbara Streisand. Super old school, very, very funny. And then Anchorman's number 1.
That's great.
Yeah. Did Anchorman show up on the list?
It was 88.
What?
I know. It's a travesty.
Anchorman is very good.
Get me a number. I want people to call Variety and complain.
No, I would have an Anchorman top 10.
Here are my 5.
Okay.
I have number 1, Mean Girls.
Yep. That's classic.
Number 2, Anchorman.
Yep.
Number 3, Bridesmaids.
Oh, Bridesmaids is great.
Number 4, Legally Blonde.
Okay.
Very good.
And then 5, Elf.
Elf.
You
is like Elf?
Highly underrated.
I love Elf.
Highly
yeah.
and I can't believe they got James Caan to do it.
Yeah.
Brian,
did you make a couple?
Oh, of course. Wedding Crashers, I think, is one of the funniest ones
very
of all time.
underrated.
Yeah, very good.
Pineapple Express, one of the funniest ones.
Very
much
funny.
a Brian Cohen movie.
Yes.
Step Brothers, classic.
People love Step Brothers.
I love it.
It's a great one.
Superbad.
Superbad.
There's a
is
theme here,
classic.
And Night at the Roxbury might be one of my all-time favorites.
And by the way, Superbad made on the list. It was 20.
20. Okay, so that was one of the higher ones.
A lot of Will Ferrell.
Yeah, anything Will Ferrell. I'm
Everyone
good
call up Variety.
Yeah, call Variety. Anchorman should be higher.
One of the most surreal moments of each of our lives, and it happened independently of each other. We were somewhere out in public, and we walked up to Will Ferrell, and I go, "Hey, Will, and he goes, "John Ireland, been following you for years." He goes, I'm a P1. I listen to ESPN LA. And I literally sat there with my jaw dropped, and then it happened to you at a soccer game, right?
At the LAFC game, Will Ferrell came up behind me and said, "Hey, Mason, I'm a huge fan." I'm like, wow. And then when we were walking off the field, I introduced Will Ferrell to my mom, and Will said to my mom, "I've heard you on the radio, too." And my mom was absolutely thrilled.
So
Will Ferrell,
yeah,
fantastic guy.
Like as nice of a guy as you will ever meet. Yep. Proud product of Irvine, Mace, not your favorite city, but that's where we're
the Irvinians.
All right,
Fast
Brian?
track.
All right, so I saw this last week. Josh Naylor re-signed with the Mariners after, getting traded there midseason, having a great finish. He was on MLB Network this weekend kind of talking about why he chose the Mariners, and he kind of made a joke last week about, the clubhouse dog was part of the reason why he chose the Mariners. But he kind of broke that down a little bit more, saying that it was a real thing, that having the clubhouse dog there every day
really
lifted the team's spirits.
That's
and they would play, together with the dog kind of a thing.
Yeah.
I think this is a great idea, and I think every team that is able to should have a clubhouse locker room dog. What do you think, Dave?
I think it's a great idea,
I think it's fantastic.
and I think Decoy is a fairly regular invitee to the
Decoy
Dodger
has been
locker
to
room.
games. Yeah, he's been to games
Throughout
for
the first
sure.
pitch?
Yeah, throughout the first pitch, right?
By the way, you guys, I have a sickness that, Mace, I may need to go to one of your mental health professionals to cure.
And the only solution is more cowbell.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm just going to openly admit this. I'm a little embarrassed by it. So over the weekend, there was a car chase in L.A. that dominated the news.
Yeah.
The car chase, the police that were conducting the chase had a police dog named Spike.
Yeah.
The assailant, the guy running away from the police, turned around and shot the dog.
What?
And this morning, Spike passed away, and I was home, and I audibly out loud said the F word, and Lisa pops in real fast, and she goes, "What's wrong?" I go, "Spike died." I was more affected.
That is so awful.
I was more affected by the police dog dying than if you would have walked in and said, like, a person died. What is wrong with me?
Well, that dog, that dog was just doing his job,
Right.
man.
I know. I think that's remember, I stopped watching John Wick movies because in the first one they kill a dog.
The very first one.
Let's watch the fourth one. You'll be fine. There's no
dogs die after the first one.
But it was a big turnoff.
But this is terrible.
Why am I so much more affected by a dog dying
because we love
than
dogs,
a person?
and all dogs want to do is make you happy.
Right, but I don't if you would have told me they would have turned, and this is horrible to admit,
this is terrible.
they would have turned around and shot somebody that was chasing after him, I would have gone, "Oh, that's too bad." When I found out it was the dog, I was physically affected by it. Very weird.
The thing about dogs is all they ever want to do is make you happy. Dogs are they whatever you want, they're there for you. Brian, I would get that. I didn't know the story. I didn't want your Mr. Car Chase. I didn't even know it happened.
Yeah.
Brian, dogs get into you. They get into your heart.
Right.
Yeah.
Your description just there, I'm sorry to cut you off, Brian, was just all I thought it was the people in Pluribus. That they're there just to
I'm
make
not
you
up
happy.
to speed yet. Don't say anything. I haven't seen the fourth episode
Oh,
yet.
you're behind.
No, tonight. I'm watching Landman and Pluribus tonight. Last night we were flying home from Salt Lake City. And
Sure.
I hadn't done my email to you guys yet, and it was a choice between writing an email to the three of you or watching Pluribus.
Watch Pluribus.
I wrote the email instead.
Go Pluribus. Go Pluribus. All right, let's do this thing real quick. We talk about quarterbacks a lot. And you mentioned Drake May as being an MVP candidate.
Yeah, I think Josh Allen, if the Bills turn it around, will get some votes because he's so good.
The Rams are potentially going to take a quarterback in the first round. We'll see exactly what they do. They've got Atlanta's pick, or maybe they package their pick with Atlanta's pick to move way up. But it is a difficult business. So in the last 3 years, I've got all the quarterbacks that were taken in the first round.
Okay.
I want you to tell me star, mid, just a guy, backup, or bust.
Okay.
Star, mid, backup, or bust.
Star,
mid,
backup, or bust.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay. Number one, we're going back to 2023. Bryce Young.
Mid.
I also mid. Everybody mid on him?
Mid. I like, by the way, Bryce listens to us. He went to Mater Day. He's an Orange County kid.
Oh, star.
So came up to me at the Laker game and goes, "Oh my God, you're John Ireland." I go, "You're Bryce Young."
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Okay, CJ Stroud.
Star.
Mid. I think he's dropped into the mid.
I also think mid.
I think star. I think he has the capability to be a
After
star.
his rookie year, you would say star for sure. Brian, where you got him?
I think he's mid now.
Mid. Okay. Anthony Richardson.
Bust.
Backup.
Bust.
Yeah. Okay, move to 2024. Caleb Williams.
Star.
Mid.
Oh, are you kidding? You're just doing that to yank my chain in.
No, I think he's mid.
All right.
I think he'll win an MVP one day.
I do too.
What?
Yeah.
I do.
I would bet mythical money on that, but I don't think we can
He is
keep track of
improving
it.
at such a dramatic curve. All right.
By the way, okay, get back to the mythical money thing. Did you guys see the text I sent to Mason about mythical money over the weekend?
Yes.
He may start $50,000 in the hole next year.
We'll
But
see.
Go ahead.
We'll see. All right, Jaden Daniels.
Star.
Well, I would have said star a year ago. I think he's right on the border between star and mid, and since I adopted the Commanders as one of my teams, I'll say star.
Yeah, you're right. He's right on the cusp. I'm going to go star.
I think he's still a star.
If I had to choose between Caleb Williams and Jaden Daniels winning an MVP someday, I'd pick Jaden Daniels.
I would take Caleb. Drake May.
Star.
No, we're all in agreement. Michael Penix Jr.
Mid for now.
I'm going back up.
Mid.
Yeah. J.J. McCarthy.
Bust.
Remember after week one, everybody's like, oh, who's going to beat Minnesota? J.J. McCarthy.
I think he had 79 yards passing yesterday.
Bo Nix.
For the whole game.
Bo Nix.
Star.
I'm going to go mid.
I think mid.
Their
Really?
offense has not been that good. Their defense is a beast.
I think he can do well in the right situation.
Cam
His
Ward.
team, what is wrong with you guys? His team is 8-2.
Right,
Which is why I
look
think
at
he
their
can do well in the
offense.
right situation.
Yeah.
Look at what he's done in the context of that, and look at what the defense has done.
Okay.
They lead the world
That's
in sacks.
my argument for Caleb.
Right.
Well, yeah.
Well, Caleb's team is, 8-3? He's
Yeah.
good, too.
Cam Ward.
Mid.
That's a hard one.
I think he's mid right now.
Right between star and mid, I would go mid.
And the last one, Jackson Dart.
Boy, same thing, right on the line. I'll
Mid.
go mid for now, but with a like a number one single on a record, mid with a bullet.
With a bullet.
Yeah.
He only started like 2 games.
I think he's a star,
By
too.
the way, if they hire Lane Kiffin to coach the Giants, I'm moving it up to star.
Oh, really?
Because I think Lane Kiffin with Jackson Dart would, and you said it earlier. They've basically got the Dallas Cowboys set
They've got the
Aikman, Emmett, Irvin thing. They've got Jackson Dart, Scattaboo, Malik Neighbors.
Pretty damn good.
Those guys, all three of those guys will be there for 5-10 years.
Absolutely. All right, coming up next, more Fast Track. Plus, Emma's been on the apps, had an unsuccessful date last week, but maybe AI can fix that. We'll do that coming up next for you. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
It is Fast Track on Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles, driven by Cerritos Auto Square.
All right, it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
More Fast Track next.
All right. We got a caller who says, I need to buy a car and I need to save money. Well, my friend, I've got one answer for you.
The Cerritos Auto Square. It's America's largest auto mall. 24 dealerships, all the top brands, all in one easy location right here in SoCal. And here's the secret. These dealers sell more cars than anyone because they have low prices. And they can actually afford low prices because they sell so many cars. Check it out at CerritosAutosquare.com.
Cerritos Auto Square.
Your fantasy roster is set. The Smack Talk is heating up, and this season, ESPN Bet is giving you more ways to ride with your squad. Introducing the ESPN Bet Fan Center, where you can instantly link and bet on your fantasy teams right in the ESPN Bet app. An enhanced sports betting experience only from ESPN Bet, the sports book for sports fans. Make the connection today with ESPN Bet Fan Center and the ESPN Fantasy app. ESPN Bet Sportsbook. Download the app today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
Don't miss Target's swag bag giveaway. Be one of the first 100 shoppers in line at any Target store on Black Friday and snag a free shimmer tote bag with holiday goodies inside. Plus, 10 lucky shoppers who snag a bag will score a free bonus gift, like a Ninja slushie, Beats Solo 4 headphones, a Life and hair dryer, or a $100 Target gift card. Don't miss Target's Black Friday swag bag giveaway. Only on Black Friday, only at Target. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. Must be 13 or older. For full details, including odds, see official rules at target.com/events.
Hey, Los Angeles, your Rams return home to battle the Detroit Lions in a massive NFC collision with playoff implications on Sunday, December 14th at 1 p.m. Get ready for another electric matchup as Matthew Stafford leads the Rams against Jared Goff and the Lions. Bring all your energy to SoFi Stadium to watch as the #1 team in the NFC West looks to defend their home turf. To secure your seats, visit therams.com/DET. Again, that is therams.com/DET. And we'll see you at the Rams house.
710 ESPN is giving you a chance to win $1 million.
$1 Million Mondays.
$1 Million Mondays are back. Presented by Pechanga Resort Casino.
Listen every Monday during football season
to the Sedano and Cap Morning Show, Mason and Ireland, and the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show.
All you have to do is make a super prediction,
and you can win $1 million.
$1 Million Mondays presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino.
This college football moment is brought to you by Serve Pro.
College football teams have moments they recovered from and made it like it never even happened. Like on October 2nd, 1993, when the University of California faced a 30-0 halftime deficit to Oregon. Cal went on a remarkable 42-11 run in the second half to capture a 42-41 victory, one of the largest comebacks in college football history.
Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
Hey, it's Kirk Herbstreit. On game day, great prep makes all the difference. Same goes for your pizza. That's why I go with Frigidaire Stone Baked Pizza Oven. Fresh pizzas go from dough to done in just 2 minutes.
Whether you're throwing a party or squeezing in dinner between plays, this oven delivers hot, crispy, restaurant-quality pizza right from your kitchen. Only from Frigidaire. Game-ready pizza. Get it today at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Fast Track.
And it is Fast Track on 710 ESPN. Mason and Ireland on the all-new ESPN LA app, 7:10 a.m. and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Fast Track now back in the 2 p.m. hour on Mason and Ireland, driven by Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutosquare.com. Once again, back to Fast Track and back to Mason and Ireland on 710.
All right, zoom, man.
Before we get to my Fast Track, the Ultimate Showdown is finally here, and you can be there. Morales' Men of Troy and Bergman's Blue and Gold battle at the Coliseum. Tomorrow, you can win tickets for your very own watch party with paid food and drinks at Tom's Urban and LA Live. All you need to do is come by and see Bergman and Morales at Verizon Wireless stores tomorrow. Bergman will be at the Verizon Wireless store in Culver City on Jefferson Boulevard. Morales will be at the Verizon Wireless store in Koreatown on Wilshire Boulevard. Tomorrow from 4:30 to 6:30, no purchase necessary to enter. Get your Crosstown Classic tickets tomorrow with Bergman and Morales and ESPN LA. So, speaking of Bergman, we know he loves the boys in blue. There was a interesting development.
Okay.
So, a Japanese player, a star player who is now making his leap from Japan to the United States in the MLB. He was a 3-time All-Star in the MVP, and he had a has already pitched a combined no-hitter earlier this year. He's a right-handed pitcher. He said this about the Dodgers, that his name is Tatsuya Imai, said he doesn't want to play on a team with Japanese players. He said, they just tell you anything if you ask, right? I don't really want that. In a way, I want to experience that survival vibe, when facing cultural differences, making how I overcome them my own one for the fun parts. And he also says, I want to take them down. He wants to take the Dodgers down.
Okay.
If you were a Japanese player, star player, coming from Japan, would you want to play for the Dodgers or would you want to take down the Dodgers?
Well, all right, first of all, he just broke the golden rule. You never want to eliminate potential employers for no reason. So now, if the Dodgers wanted to make a move to go get him, it would be awkward.
And they could drive the price up for him.
Right. He played this strategically wrong. Even if he does want to go out and beat the Dodgers, I wouldn't say it, because if the opportunity comes up to play for the Dodgers, I would want that. If like you say, Mace, if nothing else, to use it as a stalking
drive
horse.
up the price. Sure.
But now he's eliminated the best team in baseball, which is dumb.
Now, I would want to pitch for the Dodgers if I was a Japanese pitcher coming here. They've got the infrastructure. These are iconic players, both in Japanese baseball and in Major League Baseball. I would want to go for a chance to win, and not. But I see the merit. If you want to go against the grain and you want to go to a town that doesn't have any other Japanese players and hope that they build the infrastructure around you, and all the sponsorship, all the Japanese sponsorship goes to you alone, as opposed to sharing it with the 3 Japanese stars for the Dodgers, I get that. But I would sign with the Dodgers.
By the way, what the Dodgers have done by basically empowering Shohei and the 2 pitchers, Yamamoto and Sasaki, is they've shown that not only are they willing to assimilate Japanese players into their culture, but that they will get every opportunity to produce on the field. If you have made a list of players as to which players were most important to the Dodgers winning the World Series, Shohei is 1, Yamamoto's 2, and then after you get through Will Smith, Freddie Freeman, and Mookie, I'd say Sasaki is 6.
Yeah, he's somewhere in there for sure.
So, the Dodgers have shown that they're a great landing spot for a Japanese player. This guy's strategically screwed up.
Fast track.
Over the weekend, we saw a couple of NFL players take to the X to, get some stuff off their mind. Malik Neighbors was complaining about the end of the Giants game. How did they lose? It's kind of fishy a little bit, but there's another one. Joe Mixon got into it with Ian Rappaport. It was Ian Rappaport reported last week that he was going to miss the rest of the campaign. He's going to be out for the season. Hasn't played at all this year.
Yeah, he's been injured the entire year long.
He's been working to coming back, but as he said, Ian Rappaport said he's going to be out for the whole year. He quote tweeted him saying, "Now I get everyone's looking for a splash news and clickbait, but I'm just curious, Ian, how do you know more about me than me?" Which I think, John, you kind of posed this question in your email this morning, too. I thought it was pretty interesting. Is there a world where the Texans tell, the reporters a little more of the truth, we're not going to play him this year, while they're telling Joe Mixon, hey, keep going. If you're ready to go, you can come back?
It's a great question. And if that is what the Texans are doing, they're stupid, because everybody finds out everything nowadays.
Right.
It's like when Jamar Chase tried to lie about spitting.
Yeah.
Did he forget that everybody has a camera in their pocket?
Yeah.
The truth is going to come out. So I think the Texans, and I've said this before, go down this rabbit hole, you guys. People, for whatever reason, don't want to believe me. The Texans are the Beverly Hillbillies. They are owned by the McNair brothers, who hate each other. They're suing each other. They basically throw mud at, and embarrass the other brother left, right, and sideways. They don't know what they're doing. And this does not surprise me that they told the reporters before they told Joe Mixon.
Right. I think that's probably what did go down. I mean, he's been on the physically unable to perform list all year long. Woody Marks has been filling in and doing a relatively good job, I think. Woody from USC. But, yeah, this information floats around.
Give me your 2 cents on this, all 3 of you. You can Google this. It's out there. I think most people have seen it. There is video of Joe Mixon punching a girl in the face and dropping her like a boxer would knock out another boxer.
Yeah.
I mean, it is as blatant a case of abuse on tape that I think I've ever seen. Joe Mixon recovered from that like it was nothing. Julio Urias was in the exact same boat, and his career is over because of domestic violence. Joe Mixon punched a woman in the face and dropped her, and we act like it's nothing. Is that just the difference between football and other sports?
Well, I don't think we act like it's nothing.
Oh,
they are acting like it's nothing. We are not. I mean, Joe Mixon.
But I'm just saying, Joe Mixon was allowed to go on and make millions as a running back in the NFL. Matter of fact, he's on his second. He played for the Bengals when that happened.
Violent sport, low standards.
Is that it?
Yeah,
it's
I
just
think
the
so.
violence inherently in football.
In football, to me, that's
so we forgive Joe Mixon, even though we've got it on tape. But
they forgive Joe Mixon.
Julio Urias, but I mean,
it's also on tape.
Yeah, and he can't get back in.
Right.
And Trevor Bauer is in the same boat.
But do you not think that the market decides? I mean, I'm a big free market guy.
But
does the talent outweigh the baggage?
That's my question. There is no doubt that guys like Trevor Bauer and Julio Urias have talent.
Right.
No
question.
They've proven it at the major league level.
Yeah.
But they are ostracized for whatever reason. Maybe it's the right reason. Maybe that's the right way to handle it. Joe Mixon, I think, got suspended for a year, and now he's right back in like nothing ever happened.
Yeah.
It's weird because you and I have had this conversation before. When a football player gets suspended for using steroids, the first question we always ask is, when is he back? When
Right.
can he come back and play for my team? When a baseball player does, we say, well, he's done. Never make the Hall of Fame. He's blah, blah, blah. It's interesting. It's a double standard that I don't completely understand.
Yeah,
but,
I mean,
but maybe you're right. Violent sport, lower standards.
Yeah, I think each sport has its own kind of culture.
Each team
ethos.
has its own culture.
Yeah. And you're right. Each team has its own
But
ethos.
Joe Mixon's played for 2 teams since he punched that girl.
Yeah.
And those are 2 teams that decided to accept him with the baggage that comes along with
And
it.
New Orleans, maybe they're
But
working out
the baseball players can't get back in with any team. In the NFL, he's
nobody
played
wants
for
them.
2 teams. Right.
Yeah. Nobody.
But
I mean,
people do want Joe
you know
Mixon.
what?
Because
Maybe
it's a violent sport.
Don't punch women, and will be a good way to rule your life.
That is the way to short circuit
that's
the
the
process.
moral of the entire story.
Yes. All right. Coming up next for you. Okay, I got an idea. We did star mid bust on quarterbacks. I've got another subject to go star mid bust on. We will do that coming up next.
Hosts at 7:10.
Oh, that's a very good one, too. Mason and Ireland,
Morales,
710
bust.
ESPN. Big bust.
The return of $1 Million Mondays.
$1 Million Mondays.
And $1 Million Monday is on. Presented by Pachanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pachanga Resort Casino. Do you have your Super Bowl prediction ready? Both teams and the final score. And that's how you could win $1 million. And just for playing on $1 Million Monday, you win Rams tickets. 2 tickets to a game at SoFi. Are you ready? Caller number 7 right now at 877-710-ESPN. You're going to play on $1 Million Monday coming up next.
Thinking about selling your home? Seller's Advantage makes it easy. No agents, commissions, open houses, or costly repairs. They'll give you a fair cash offer with no surprises. One seller said, and I quote, "Seller's Advantage was faster, easier, and more rewarding than listing my house. The offer matched my expectations, and the process was stress-free." Call 888-390-AS-IS or visit sellersadvantage.com for your free cash offer.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
Don't strike out if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to step into the batter's box for you. They'll swing for the fences, go extra innings if they have to, and make sure the insurance companies are out at home. They'll cover all the bases and bring you home safe with the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning lineup now at 213-747-1234. That's 213-747-1234 or visit normandlegal.com. Normand Legal, your recovery is always a grand slam.
Your Lakers, your season, your home.
Back to LeBron for 3. Got it.
Tuesday night, the Lake Show welcomed little brother to downtown L.A.
Laravia top of the key to Bronny. Long 3. Good.
It's Lakers versus Clippers. Coverage begins Tuesday night at 6:30 p.m.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
College football fans, get ready for the Crosstown Classic. Join ESPN LA at the Koreatown Verizon store on November 25th from 4:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. We're looking for the most spirited college football fans to become our Verizon VIPs at a special ESPN LA Live pregame watch party and broadcast. While you're there, check out Verizon's amazing holiday deals. Phones, tablets, gaming consoles, smartwatches, and more. The Crosstown Classic, 3458 Wilshire Boulevard, Suite 158, Los Angeles. No purchase necessary.
Officer, could I get your perspective as a man of the law?
You know I'm a mall cop, right?
You see this Hyundai Santa Fe? I only paid for it.
Whoa.
Right? I'm not in trouble, am I?
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on select Hyundai vehicles. See your SoCal Hyundai dealer. Offers end December 1st. Call 714-568-7676 for details.
Your chance to win $1 million from 710 ESPN.
It's $1 Million Monday on ESPN LA.
$1 Million Mondays.
Play your perfect combination at Pachanga Resort Casino.
$1 Million Mondays are back on 710, and I think we got caller number 7, Jack.
Are you ready, partner?
Let's find out who's caller number 7.
All right, here we go. Caller number 7. I believe it is Mark Schweiman. Mark, do I have your name right?
Yeah.
How are you, man?
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
All right. Hey, Mark, we would like nothing more than to give you $1 million. So pick the winner of the Super Bowl.
More than that also.
Okay. But I need both teams and I need the score. If you hit this on the money, we're giving you $1 million. Who do you like in the Super Bowl from the AFC, the NFC? Who wins and what's the score?
Colts 24, Rams 26.
All right, Rams win 26-24. Do I have that right?
Correct.
All right. Mark Schweidman from Ontario, thank you for calling. Good luck. I hope you're right, man. I'm all Rams, so I hope you're right. And just for playing along, you get a pair of tickets to see the Rams take on the Cardinals at SoFi Stadium.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks for listening, man. We appreciate you. Mark Schweidman there from Ontario. All right, so Thanksgiving's this week. John,
Yep.
what are you doing for the holiday?
Going to Corona Del Mar. Myrna's preparing a feast.
Is she still preparing the whole feast, or is she ordering the feast?
I think she's ordering.
Yeah, I mean,
I hope she's ordering. She's 85
yeah,
or
I mean,
86.
At some point, you don't expect your mom to make everything, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there's only a certain... How many people actually go through it? Brian, where are you having Thanksgiving?
Going to my older sister's house in Texas, so I'll be out there,
that's
and
right.
my parents are going there as well, so I'll see my fam, and
okay, good.
I expect a lot of food from them. Yeah.
Awesome. All right, so we did a little bit there called Star, Mid, or Bust, and I thought we would do the same thing, but using Thanksgiving side items.
All right, lay them on me.
Okay, so let's start out with green bean casserole. Star, Mid, or Bust?
Wait, backup's still in there too, right?
Yeah, backup.
I'll do backup.
Backup.
I'll taste the green beans, but they will not be a staple on my plate. Brian, where are you with that green bean casserole?
If it's my mom's recipe, that's a star.
Okay. Oh, star?
That's a star.
All right, M?
It's an absolute star. I love green beans casserole. Have you guys heard my green beans casserole story?
No.
Can I have it? Can I tell it for
please.
Please do. Now
we
you have to
we
tell
carved
us.
out time for this.
Yes, it's in the rundown. So, growing up, I had my grandpa's name is Walter. My grandmother's name is Marcy.
Okay.
And my parents one time have always called the dish green beans casserole green beans Walter, because one night my grandma was making dinner and Walter asked, "Hey, what's for dinner, Marcy?" And she goes, "Green beans, Walter." And so they called it green beans Walter.
Okay.
Both sides of my family, my dad's side and my mom's side, call this dish green beans casserole. So growing up, I have never heard it referred to as green beans casserole. It's like, pecan sandy or like lazy
So it's
Susan.
always green beans Walter.
Exactly. So
there you go.
I went to high school.
Yeah.
And I had all this in my mind. I went to my friend's house. They had green beans casserole on their table. I said, "Hey, could you pass me the green beans Walter?" And they were like, "What the heck is she talking about?"
Yeah.
So I lived my whole life with that. So That's my green beans.
I'm going to
story.
adopt that phrase.
Yeah.
My
Green beans
grandfather's name was also Walter. I will be calling that Green Beans Walter.
Green
from
beans
now
Walter.
on.
Perfect.
In honor of your grandfather.
For me, that is also a backup. I don't need green beans necessarily
All right.
for Thanksgiving.
What's next?
Cranberry sauce, cranberry anything. The cranberry portion of the meal.
Gotta have it. Star for me. BC.
Backup only on leftover sandwiches.
Complete bust. Get it off my table.
And for me, it is mid. I'd say I like to have a little bite of it in the middle of it, but I could live without it. All right, Brussels sprouts. They're delicious.
I love Brussels sprouts more than most other people do, but I will not call them a star, but I will call them a mid.
Okay, Em?
They're a star any other day, but backup for me because they don't scream Thanksgiving to me.
Ding, ding, ding. Right?
Mid.
Mid. Yeah, I think they're kind of a backup. I'm not expecting Brussels sprouts at my Thanksgiving dinner. All right, candied yams.
Bust.
Superstar.
Superstar. Bust.
Transcendent superstar of Thanksgiving dinner, candied yams. Oh, okay, bread, rolls. Warm bread with some butter.
Gotta have it. I won't make them a star, but I'm right below that. Mid for me.
Right?
Oh, it's a star.
It's like mid plus. Like, between mid and star.
That's good.
It's a backup. I get enough bread from the rest of the stuff. I don't eat bread with my Thanksgiving dinner. All right, mac and cheese.
I gotta go star. Mac and cheese is great. I'm going star.
Star.
And backup. I don't need macaroni and cheese with my Thanksgiving dinner.
At one of the Laker dinners this week, so it must have been Salt Lake because I only went one place.
Yep.
They had short rib mac and cheese. So it was mac and cheese with like little pieces of short rib
That's
in
what
there.
I'm talking about.
It was fantastic.
All right, stuffing.
Star.
Mid.
Really?
Well, you got to have stuff. Thanksgiving dinner without stuffing is like
It's
complete
there,
waste.
But it's just not. I have it as like an obligation to the plate.
Okay.
You know?
Mashed potatoes and gravy.
Star.
Yeah, that's the whole point of the thing.
5-star.
And the last one, pumpkin pie.
Star times 10.
Superstar.
Yeah, superstar.
It is the
all-time
It is
Hall
the
of
Luca
Famer.
of Thanksgiving
Absolute
dinner.
bust.
Hall of Famer.
What?
Absolute bust. No, thank you. No pumpkin pie.
is the
Oh
GOAT.
my gosh! I don't know if we can be friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we have to be friends. No, I prefer any other pumpkin. No, any other pie.
I will never look at you the same.
Well,
But
don't bring me pumpkin pie then.
I am going to bring you pumpkin pie
Yeah.
until you change your opinion.
I
This is an
expect-
outrage.
I want
and
you
by
to-
the way, I'm going to do it at Mason's house because I know there'll be plenty of whipped cream,
Yeah.
which is essential to pumpkin pie.
What I want-
I want pumpkin pie to be available year round. I don't like it just available
Yes.
for
on
2
my
months.
on my Christmas list, I've got for you, Emily. I want you to bring me one of those Costco pumpkin pies. They're $5.99 and they're gigantic. John, I've eaten pumpkin pie every day for the last 2 weeks.
I'm very jealous.
Every day for the last 2 weeks, I've got a slice of pumpkin pie. It is
Bust.
so delicious.
And you always add whipped cream, right? Gotta have it.
Man, get the Ready Whip going. Psh, come on.
You know who's also a bust? Caleb Williams and
He is
pumpkin
not
pie.
a bust.
You are a Caleb denier. 8-3, and you still don't get it. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
By the way, I got one. Bust, star, or mid.
Okay.
All's fair. Emily?
I gotta see it.
Okay.
I think I'm probably gonna go mid.
I am going mid also. Brian, have you seen it?
Haven't, but the reviews bust.
Yeah, I'm
You're double bust.
I'm double bust.
Bust
Yeah.
minus.
Yeah, bust minus. All right, coming up next for you, going to do some game of games. It is John Ireland's game today. Em, do we have some sort of race going on for the
It's very
crown?
close.
We do. So here's where it sits right now. So Emily has 5 in the lead. DeAndre has 3.
Oh, wow.
Brian has 2. Pepe has 2. John has 2. Greg has 1. Jacob has 1. Kasim has 1. Mace has 1. Andy has 1. Mama has 1. And Travis has 1.
So it sounds like M, DeAndre, and Brian. How many is Brian have?
Mace, the only way
2.
you can win is if you
Win today and
3 in a
tomorrow.
row.
Yeah, I only have 2, so I can't.
You can't win.
Yeah,
I should have
can't
made
win.
you do the game.
Yeah.
Would you like me to see if D is available?
Yeah, get DeAndre.
Oh, yeah,
in
let
here.
him have a chance. I want DeAndre to have a
This
shot
is
to
a
win the
game,
month.
by the way. It's my game. This is a game that favors no one.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay.
All of you will have an equal opportunity to win. It's a little morbid, but I think you'll enjoy it.
After the game, we will rank it star, mid, or both.
Okay, I just got somebody in my corner. Pepe just texted me.
Yeah.
He said, I don't like pumpkin pie either. And for that, Pepe, I'm going to wave to you next Laker game I come to.
Pepe will be here tomorrow, and he will be forced to face the music.
I am going to bring a pumpkin pie for Pepe.
I might too, and if Pepe refuses to eat it, I'm going to go on a one-man campaign to have literally no people wave at Pepe, not even the usher, Zandra, who waves at him every week.
Although you know what's happening.
What?
January 12th is going to be the night at the Kings that we're working on.
Am I in town?
I don't know. This was the night that worked for the Kings. I'm going to do the anthem. Pepe is going to ride the Zamboni, and everybody waves to the Zamboni driver, so he will get waves. And then Cappy is going to work the ice team.
December 12th?
No, January 12th. January 12th.
I will be in Sacramento. There is a Kings, but there a dumpster fire up there too. It'll be Lakers at Kings that night. First night of a back-to-back.
That's the only date. That's the date we worked out for everybody. So that is January the 12th, and Pepe will get waves. All right, Game of Games is next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Time to tell you about National University, veteran-focused, veteran-founded. It's born and built right here in Southern California. NU has more than 150-degree programs, credentials, and certificates. And if you have a military background or anyone in your family has a military background, you've got to look into NU. They make it achievable. They adjust their schedule. What they do is they picture somebody who is an ander. That means you have several different things going on in your life. You're a parent, and you have a job, and you might have a hobby, and you might have pets. But whatever you have going on, they'll adjust to your schedule. 4 and 8 week online courses, generous transfer credit policy, millions handed out in scholarships. Check out National University. And by the way, you don't have to be a veteran. It just helps if you are, makes it a little easier. They are a proud sponsor of the Lakers, proud sponsor of ESPN LA. And any question you have about National University can most likely be answered at their website, nu.edu. That's nu.edu, National University.
What's going on? It's Chris Morales.
And Greg Bergman.
See, he's a bitter and broken fan of the, what is it? Oh, the blue and gold. Well, guess what? Cardinal and gold ain't doing much better, but we've got the Crosstown Classic coming up.
And this is when that blue and gold come and just snatch the heart out from the Cardinal and gold.
Here's the thing. You want to be at the Crosstown Classic tomorrow. Bergie and I are going to be at Verizon Wireless stores, but different stores. I will be at the one in Koreatown on Wilshire Boulevard.
And I'll be at the one in Culver City on Jefferson Boulevard.
Between 4:30 and 6:30. Come on out, press the flesh at Verizon Wireless, and we've got tickets to give out to the Crosstown Classic at the Coliseum on Saturday.
Plus, you could win your very own wash party with paid food and drinks at Tom's Urban at LA Live.
Your chances to win tomorrow at Verizon Wireless stores.
Me at Jefferson Boulevard in Culver City and Morales in Koreatown on Wilshire Boulevard.
We'll see you tomorrow at the Verizon Wireless stores and getting ready for the Crosstown Classic, Jack.
Go blue and gold.
Hey guys, it's Cap. Here's the scenario. Your home is flooded and the damage is severe. Now it feels like your insurance company is turning on you. They won't approve a replacement living arrangement and the adjuster leaves you in the lurch. Take a breath and call Avner Gatt, one of Southern California's largest public adjuster firms. Avner Gatt knows how to fight back when your insurance company makes you feel like a criminal, leaving you with no hope of getting into your home and getting it all back together. With decades of experience and a passion for helping people, Avner and his family take the call themselves. So whether you have a toilet overflow, a broken water line, a burst supply line, a broken fire sprinkler, whatever the water damage is, you call Avner Gatt today at 818-917-5256 or you go to avnergatt.com. It's 818-917-5256 or avnergatt.com. You call, Avner answers, he says hello. Your claim is our game. avnergatt.com.
A SoFi personal loan is here to help you achieve something once thought impossible: overcoming high-interest credit card debt. Walk the tightrope of your finances with one low, fixed-rate monthly payment, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding. That's right. Pull off your own debt-defying stunt with a SoFi personal loan. Visit SoFi.com/trick to learn more. Loans originated by SoFi Bank N.A. Member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. And MLS 696891.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has all the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats right at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy teams synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
All right, it is Game of Games time, and we welcome to the show DeAndre Hawkins, associate producer, DeMarco and Travis show, who's got a shot to win this month on Game of Games.
Before we start Game of Games, very important question. Where do you stand on pumpkin pie?
It's not my favorite.
Wrong answer.
Wrong answer.
You start at -1.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
-1.
All right. We haven't done this in a while, but I'm bringing it back. And this is in any way, no way disrespectful for those who are no longer with us. It's a game of dead or alive.
Dead or alive?
I'm going to read you a list of 10 celebrities. You tell me if they are still among us living or if they have passed away.
Got it.
Okay? It's that simple. Here we go. Former President George H.W. Bush. So the older...
The father Bush.
The older Bush. Brian, dead or alive?
I'll say dead.
Okay, Emily.
Dead.
Mace.
Dead.
DeAndre.
Dead.
Yep, died in 2018.
Yeah. He went skydiving right before he died,
good
too.
for him. Great.
Yeah,
Lived a
he did. He
great
did a
life.
tandem jump like in the last year of his life.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, good for him.
Emily. Dick Van Dyke, dead or alive?
Alive.
Mace.
I'll say alive.
DeAndre.
Alive.
Brian.
Alive.
Yes.
He's 99.
He's in the news, too.
Yeah.
been
So
in the news this
he
week.
is still with us. Okay. Mace, this one to you.
Yep.
Former Today Show weatherman Willard Scott, dead or alive?
Although his hairpiece lives, he is dead.
You think he's dead? Okay, DeAndre.
I'm going with dead.
Okay, Brian.
Dead.
Emily.
Dead.
Died in 2021,
Yeah.
and maybe I made this too easy. Everybody is 3 for 3.
3 for 3. Let's
Okay,
go.
another Today Show host, Gene Shalit, the entertainment reporter.
Gene
Shalit. DeAndre,
Wow,
dead
these guys
or
don't
alive?
even know Gene Shalit.
I
Yeah.
have no idea who that is. I'm going to say alive.
Okay, Brian.
Dead.
Emily.
Dead.
Mace.
Dead.
DeAndre Hawkins has taken the lead.
What? Gene
Shalit is 99.
Holy hell.
Good for
and
you, Gene.
very much alive.
What a run that is, huh?
Okay.
Is it Gene with a G or a J?
G.
Okay.
GeneSha.
Big mustache. He was wearing a big mustache years ago, yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay,
wow.
Brian, this one back to you. Mel Brooks. Mel Brooks, dead or alive?
Alive.
Alive, Brian says. Emily?
Alive.
Mace.
Alive.
DeAndre.
Alive.
He is alive. He is 99 years old.
And a
Keep
movie
on
coming out
trucking
next
him.
month.
There's Gene
This is what
Shalit.
Gene Shalit looks like today. He looks like
He looks like
Albert
a
Einstein.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a guy.
That's a guy. That's a mustache right
All right,
there.
since you have the lead, DeAndre, I'm going to have you start going first here.
Sounds good.
Regis Philbin. Regis Philbin, dead or alive, DeAndre?
I believe he's dead.
Okay. Brian.
Dead.
Emily.
Dead.
Mace.
He is dead.
Reg did sadly leave us
Loved Reg.
in 2020.
One of the greats. He really
during
was.
COVID, so it didn't get a lot of coverage. DeAndre, 6. Everyone else, 5.
All right, here we go.
All right, DeAndre. Celtics Hall of Fame point guard Bob Cousy.
Don't choke.
Bob Cousy, dead or alive?
I believe he's dead.
Okay. Brian.
Alive.
Emily.
Dead.
Mace.
Dead.
Alive and well at 97.
Wow.
Brian has tied DeAndre.
Wow, 97.
Brian, need you to win this.
Brian 6, DeAndre 6, Emily 5, Mace 5. Let me see how many are left. 1, 2 left.
Okay.
And a tiebreaker. Everyone's still in it. BC, you got to go first. Wilford Brimley.
Oh.
Wilford Brimley.
The oatmeal guy.
Dead or alive?
Dead.
Emily. Oh, I'm sorry, DeAndre. Wilford Brimley, dead or alive?
I'm going with dead.
Okay, Emily.
Alive.
Mace.
I'm going to wait and say I'm going to go dead here.
He is dead, which eliminates Emily.
Bye,
he
guys.
died in 2020. Brian and DeAndre have 7. Mace has 6.
Okay, I got to go different. If they go different.
This is the one that will decide it.
Okay.
BC went first last time. DeAndre, this is coming to you. Mr. T. Is Mr. T
Mr. T
dead or alive?
That's so tough.
Alive.
You're going alive. Brian.
Go alive as well.
Mace, you got to go dead.
He is alive. I'm going dead.
He's 73.
Yeah, I knew he was alive. Yeah,
right.
and looks pretty good, actually.
Right,
Looks better than Gene Shalit.
Okay, D. Brian, you got something to write with? You got something to write on?
Yep.
All right. The last World Series the Dodgers won in Brooklyn was in 1955. How many players from that World Series team are still alive today? Take a guess. 1955.
55. Wow.
How many are still alive today? DeAndre, you got a number? Don't tell me.
Yeah.
All right. Brian, you got a number?
Yep.
Brian, what'd you write down?
3.
7.
Let me see the pen. We have a winner.
Uh-oh.
The answer to this question is Sandy Koufax and nobody else.
Wow.
So Brian,
Sandy
Brian gets the win.
Wow.
Well done, BC.
Well, good job, man.
Good
job.
BC, you're out Wednesday also, right? It's Emily and I.
I'm out Wednesday.
Oh, you're here Wednesday, right, Em?
I am.
Okay. So Brian, that puts Brian in the game, right?
He has 4. He's 1 behind me, and D has 3.
Okay.
Man.
So, and tomorrow it's Michael's game, so you can play tomorrow.
Cool. Sounds good.
And then Michael and Pepe are here.
Oh,
It's
God,
gonna be
yeah.
Jacob might be
Oh,
here.
it's going to be
Well, I don't care.
mayhem.
DeAndre's in.
Mayhem.
Yeah.
Yes,
Let's
you're
go,
in,
let's go,
DeAndre.
let's go.
All right,
Okay.
so I want to ask one question. DeAndre, you're here. Did you ever spend any time on the apps? I know you've got a girlfriend now, but were you ever on the apps?
Yeah.
Okay. And Em, you've been on the apps. You know, a date. That
I think I'm going to die there.
Okay, die on the apps. So there's a new app called Halo, okay? And you fill out their paperwork and you figure out, I like this and I don't like this and I'm into this and that's my favorite and all that stuff. And they take that profile and then they use AI to make a match using everybody else's profile. Now, is that good? Is that creepy? How do you feel about that?
Is that person real?
Yeah, real person.
Okay.
In other words, think of it as this. Instead of swiping left or right, the AI is telling you this person and this person and this person might be right for you.
It already feels like that's like what Match.com did, or back in the days. It feels like algorithms to me feel somewhat similar to AI.
By the way, Mace, what you're asking about is basically what everyone does with analytics. They're saying this happens more often than not. You are more likely to be compatible with this person. Like, I'm more likely to be compatible with DeAndre than I am with you.
Right.
And that's kind of what algorithms already do on these apps. So I wouldn't be opposed to it.
I think what you're asking is interesting conceptually, but it's already happening in various walks of life.
Even though AI will go through your profile and everybody else's profile and say this one, and this one.
Yeah, I kind of like it.
I think it's look. However,
it doesn't guarantee
a
love match anyway, because you can meet in person and the person doesn't.
Doesn't guarantee anything, but it might be better than swiping left or swiping right.
Yeah, I'm out on that, man.
You're out on that?
Yeah, I'm out on that, man. Yeah.
You don't want AI picking the next
I'm all good.
Mrs. Hawkins?
I'd rather
And like Sean McVay says, the problem with that is there's no accountability.
Yeah.
Sean McVay says these analytics guys are nowhere to be found. If they tell you to go for it on 4th and 1 and you don't make it, they all hide under the bed.
True.
What I will what I will say is, again, like my sentiment at the beginning of this question.
Yep.
It's not going to help it. I don't know. I think it's going to give me the same chances.
Right.
So I don't think it's better or worse than anything else. They all suck.
No matter what, it's needle in a haystack.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Or needle. There are multiple needles in the haystack that will work.
Yeah.
You found the right needle, right?
I have.
Yeah,
yes.
I found the right needle. Ireland found the right. Brian found. Em, you're next.
That's what they tell me.
Searching for needles. Searching for needles.
Takes one, Emily.
Yeah, only takes one. It all changes. Bam. All right, coming up next for you, some super crosstalk. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Your Lakers, your season, your home.
Back to LeBron for 3. Got it.
Tuesday night, the Lake Show welcomed little brother to downtown L.A.
Laravia top of the key to Bronny. Long 3. Good.
It's Lakers versus Clippers. Coverage begins Tuesday night at 6:30 p.m.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino, LA's hottest card room. Pre-game with friends on game days inside Century Bar and Grill and enjoy daily lunch specials or catch up over a late-night dinner. Step into Ray's Lounge and enjoy live music, DJs on the weekends, and savory crafted cocktails. The only spot where you can park, party, and play 24/7. Hollywood Park Casino now open. Located next to the Forum at SoFi Stadium and the all-new Intuit Dome. For more info, go to playhbc.com or follow them at playhbc. Must be 21 plus to enter.
Don't sit on the sidelines if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to go full contact for your case. They'll rush the defense, tackle the insurance companies, and drive it all the way into the end zone to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning team now at 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Don't fumble your future. Your recovery is their priority. Call Joe now and score a touchdown with Normand Legal.
Hey, it's Cap. Thinking about selling your home? Seller's Advantage makes it easy. No agents, no commissions, no open houses, and no costly repairs. With Seller's Advantage, we'll make you a fair, competitive cash offer with no surprises. Check out what one of the sellers had to say. Seller's Advantage was a lot easier, faster, and more rewarding than listing my house. I worried about getting a low offer, but theirs matched the value I was hoping for and much higher than their competitors. They gave me time to decide, and the process was friendly, fast, and anxiety-free. I highly recommend Seller's Advantage. Call Seller's Advantage today. 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-2747, or visit sellersadvantage.com for your free, no obligation cash offer. That's sellersadvantage.com.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
What's going on? It's Bethel Duran, and I love rolling around in my Toyota. Tacoma, to be exact. And right now, if you're in the 818, go check out the All-Stars at Northridge Toyota. In the 626, it's all about Wondries Toyota. Lease a brand new 2025 Tacoma for just $164 a month or 36 months plus tax. Northridge Toyota or Wondries Toyota. Serving all of SoCal sports fans, they make it easy.
Lease excludes tax, title, license, registration fees, and dealer options and changes. $59.99 cash or trade equity down. Expires 11/30/25.
ESPN AM 710 Los Angeles.
It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. Super Crosstalk. It's time for Super Crosstalk.
Woo, 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 woo. MVP woo.
MVP
First
woo is
seed
right.
in the NFC woo.
I was just talking, there were legit loud MVP chants for Matthew Stafford last
Should have been.
for good reason.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just
it's not even close.
It is. He's running away. I mean, 27 consecutive touchdown passes without an interception is just insane.
30-2.
Yeah.
30 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
Yeah.
It was he could have had 2 or 3 more last night if they really wanted to pour it on. They just decided to get the heck out of there in the second half. That was ugly. They just ran him over.
And the Aaron Donald bobbleheads are really cool.
Yeah.
They got a little goat.
I saw that.
Goat next
Yeah.
to him, which is really cool.
I was hoping for one at my seat at the press box. I was unsuccessful.
No bobbleheads in the press box?
I did not get one in the press
Now,
box.
you asked me what the loudest roar was.
Yeah, because when, sitting in the press box at SoFi, it's behind you're in like this aquarium kind of thing.
Right,
And the glass is very thick, and it mutes most of the sound coming through. Obviously, Aaron Donald night last night, right?
Yep.
But when they put Mookie Betts on the big screen,
Got a big roar.
You could feel it kind of come through the glass a little bit, and I didn't get that same sense with Aaron Donald. But again, you were sitting in the stands, so you get a better
Aaron
feel.
Donald was in the end zone doing that little quick, I forget who the reporter is.
Cameron Irwin.
She does a really nice job. And when they went to do like a little talk with him, it was so loud.
Yeah.
There was nothing you couldn't hear anything. The
roar.
moment he appeared on screen,
That's
the
great.
roar was unbelievable.
Yeah.
All right.
Mookie got 2, right? They put
DeMarco and
Mookie on there
Travis,
twice.
They
I'm
did.
going to ask you a question I asked everybody else in the first hour. If it were me, if it were me, and I was Sean McVay, and we're going to talk to him on Wednesday, I would at least call Aaron Donald and say, hey, we just lost Quentin Lake. We need a leader on defense. Is there any way I could talk you into coming out of retirement and getting on this ride with us? I don't think he's going to say yes.
Well,
I know it's a long shot.
You're already behind. I'm sure he keeps in contact with Aaron just in case. I said when he shows up.
Is it
Yeah, when he shows up on Sunday.
Impossible that it would happen, or just like maybe 1%?
I think Aaron's done. Aaron's done. There's no reason for him to come back. I love him and his family. I think they have bigger plans than just playing the game. And there's nothing more for him to do. But like I said, if he's going to be in SoFi, put his pads out there, because if he changes his mind, take the field.
Trav, what do you think?
Yeah.
Sua said something last night when they were doing the Donald celebration.
Yeah.
He said it's kind of funny that the best football player in the building isn't playing football.
Oh, yeah.
That he still
that's
thinks
at the heart of my point.
But he is still the best guy.
But remember, you gave up 7 points. This defense is doing fine by itself.
Sure is.
So now, I would love to have the guy. Like I was thinking about this with Myles Garrett. If Cleveland traded him, whoever got him is a Super Bowl contender, probably a winner, just like that. You put Aaron on this football team, cancel Christmas.
So I've got a question for you guys, particularly you, DeMarco. So this will, to the surprise of nobody, I left a little early last night.
I'm glad you did.
Well,
it was easy getting out of there.
I think you were smart.
Yeah, it was a blowout.
Yeah.
So when I'm driving home, I'm listening to the game, and the last 3 drives, Matthew Stafford was still out there.
Yes. Well, this is a good question.
Like, why would we not? Because I saw what happened with Jaden Daniels a couple of weeks ago with Washington. Why would you not go to Jimmy Garoppolo for those last few drives?
I was thinking the same thing, and Jaden Daniels, Stafford, different guys.
Of course,
Chuck and Duck versus run. I thought the same thing. I thought if you put it in one more time, I think they were at 34 points, score another touchdown. You give Garoppolo an entire quarter, sit Stafford. But remember, this is an MVP race right now. Numbers matter.
But handing the ball off to Kyron Williams a few times doesn't necessarily help you.
But to your point, why is Kyron in the game? Why is that not Blake Corum time?
Well, yeah. I mean, they kind of
either one. You can't afford to lose either one. But I mean, you run the ball. This is how it happens when you have quarterbacks like that. Manning, whoever. You run the ball. You get down to the 5, you throw it in. You get Stafford another touchdown pass. That's why he's in the game.
That's why he's in the game.
That's why he's in the game.
To get that last
if you can earn it by driving it down, by running the football, you get them close.
So it's icing for the MVP race.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But to your point, Mace, the game was over.
Yep.
His MVP case is already rock solid.
Well established.
Does one more touchdown put him over the top? I don't know. I don't think so. I think that he's already clearly out in front of the rest of the field.
If it's a numbers race and you're starting to count touchdowns versus picks,
sure.
It's good to have
if there was a close second, then yeah. But I think Drake May is comfortably in the rearview mirror at this point. I'm with you. I was like, this feels unnecessary.
Now, I would have said what you said about Puka. If he's going to be out there, don't throw him the ball in the middle of the field, and that's the first thing you did. I thought that was like, come on, man.
One of those tough physical,
Yeah, I mean, you don't, and he got banged up, and he had to come out of the game for a half second. I'm like, that. I think that might have been unnecessary. But for Stafford, he's got some numbers he's got to eclipse right now.
All right. I think most people, if you said, people that follow the NFL regularly, if you said, who has the best wide receiver tandem in the NFL, they would probably pay Cincinnati. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. Maybe some people would say Dallas with George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah.
I would put the Rams, Devontae Adams and Puka, above both of them. I would rather have those two than any other.
Okay.
Am I guilty of being a homer here?
Here's the thing. Okay, as far as receivers go, so if you match all the top receivers and say, give me your best 2, I'm not sure if it's Devontae and Puka coming out of that group. But if you put those 2 guys with Stafford, I don't think you match that. That's what I mean. You got to put the quarterback in that equation. Devontae is special. That fade ball he threw and that route he ran.
Oh, my God. They just dropped in the bucket?
It's like he set it in his hands.
Oh, you could have handed it to him.
It was as good of a throw as you're going to see.
And there's something happening with the Rams that reminds me of what happens during the Laker games. So, especially these last 2 Laker games, the other team has to double-team Luka, and they have to double-team LeBron, which means Austin Reeves is wide open to carve them all up. And so is Rui, and so is DeAndre
In this case, Colby Parkinson.
Correct. That's where I was going.
Yeah.
So I think that Devontae, particularly in the red zone, takes up so much attention, and Puka takes up attention no matter where the ball is on the field, that if I'm a tight end for him, you look at that Parkinson touchdown. And
did you see how he threw it?
Well, and did you see how they lined up? So Puka was on the line of scrimmage, and Parkinson was behind him. And they both ran a straight line to the end zone. Puka ran a square in, like turned left.
Yeah.
And as soon as he turned left, the whole defense with him, and Stafford just threw it right to Parkinson. He was by himself. I think being a tight end on this Rams team is going to be very lucrative for somebody
Great
because of the
example
other
that.
two guys.
We said about McVay having a game book, a game plan against bowls.
Yeah.
That's it.
I was surprised
You're
no
going to get
Terrence-
that.
No
Yeah.
Terrence Ferguson last night.
Me too. A little bit. I saw him after the game.
I
He
thought
didn't-
with no
Yeah.
Higbee, maybe we'd see more Tyler Ferguson.
He's a rook. They're going to put you up, take you down, and give you more or less. You just have to go with the game plan. He might not have factored into the game plan this week for what they were trying to do.
So I was saying earlier that, pivoting here, that USC met my expectations this year. I said they would go 9-3. They went 9-3. I said they would lose at Illinois, at Notre Dame, at Oregon. I am chalking that up as a win.
And 8-4 is a real
21.5-point favorites on Saturday. I'm looking past them. Now, was it a successful season is a different question. You guys both have sour looks on your face.
It's not a successful season. It is just barely above the line of acceptable. It is the least satisfying outcome that they could have had this year because it wasn't a clear, hey, we got to do something else. And it wasn't a big step forward to where you're in the college football playoff, you're towards the top of the Big Ten. It is marginally better than it was a year ago, assuming they beat UCLA. And now you just basically have to do it again next year.
If you are in charge and the decision is completely yours, do you move on from Lincoln Riley?
No.
Here do I.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. No, I mean,
because I don't think you're going to find anybody better.
And that's why. That's exactly why.
There's a lot of jobs, too. There's a lot of jobs open.
Right, and the market is flooded with top-quality openings. Penn
Now,
State's
he may
open,
leave.
Florida's open,
But
LSU's open.
I just have
may
one point.
choose to leave.
I would say it's
Well,
right.
he's got 6 years, $110 million. You know,
Reasons
there's a lot
not
of
to.
reason to stay.
To answer your question, like, as far as your expectations, I guess
That's what I expected.
You're okay with 9-3. To me, that's a failure because you have a chance to get into the dance, to get into the playoffs,
Correct.
and you lost to Oregon.
They lost
Decisively.
badly. And I would argue that they lost badly to Notre Dame, even though the score was a little bit closer. They lost badly to Oregon, but it's only their second year in the Big Ten. I think things are changing.
Yeah.
I think, they've got the number one recruiting class in the country for next year. The last time they had the number one recruiting class in the country? 20 years ago with Pete Carroll.
Hey. Wow.
So I think especially the addition of Chad Bowden, the way they're using NIL is very, very smart.
Well,
they're taking stuff off Lincoln's plate and letting him focus on what he does the best. I think the program is improving on a curve.
We're going to talk about this on our show, but that recruiting class combined with what they have next year as far as have you seen their schedule?
Yes.
It's a monster.
Yeah, I mean,
they
got
get
Ohio State,
Penn State, Oregon, Washington. I mean, it is
right.
a murderous row of Big
tough.
Ten teams.
It is a tough schedule.
And
Ohio State's really although
yep.
my first thought was, cool, Ohio State's coming to the Coliseum. That is like incredibly
It feels
cool.
like they should move it over to the Rose Bowl.
Yeah,
play it over there.
Oh,
It's a Rose Bowl matchup.
It does feel like that. Yeah.
But by the way,
he's
aren't
on
you
the block to week 1 next year if he's still here.
Yeah.
You're a Bruin, right?
I am.
We just said farewell. That is our last game together at the Rose Bowl.
I think you're right.
Yeah, no more UW, UCLA. You know what's funny? I never beat UCLA once.
Really?
In 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I never beat the Bruins.
Were you there during the Terry Donahue years? I think
no,
you
my
were.
brother was there with him.
Is it Bob Toledo?
The Toledo, probably.
What was your last year
Bob
of college?
Toledo.
93.
Yeah,
was Terry Donahue still there?
Yes.
No. Was he?
Yes. Terry because remember, Mace.
He might have. Okay. Yeah.
I think Terry Donahue left when was Dave Singer's famous press conference?
It's a media circus here.
I think that was in like 95. So Terry was still there.
He was still there. Okay. Yeah.
And now Terry has passed away, and so has his wife.
Yeah.
That's why you see those AD. That's for Andrea Donahue.
Yeah, Donahue was 76 to 92.
Oh,
okay. So maybe the beginning of Toledo.
My senior year, he wasn't there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and Toledo started in
And we lost there.
96. There was somebody named Homer Smith in the middle that I don't even
As
remember.
the head coach, Homer was the
It says
offensive.
Homer Smith, interim for Donahue at times between 93 and 95. It's a weird.
Oh, that is
Yeah, I don't know. Homer was a good offensive coordinator.
John, does it change anything for you going to SoFi Stadium as far as what it means for the program?
No, people didn't go to the Rose Bowl.
That's what I said. That's exactly what I said.
Easier for students to get there. It's on the west side.
But they're
The
not going to
game-
Rose Bowl because it's far. They're not going because they stink.
And they have no commitment to football. And to mark that game you're talking about, well, we just said goodbye last game in the Rose Bowl. It seats 90,000 people, and they drew 34.
Right.
So there is all these people saying, "Well, you're getting away from tradition." It's you're there
Sometimes
is
that's
no
okay.
tradition.
Sometimes that's okay.
Yeah.
Switch things up.
And it's, by the way, for people who don't know, it's all financial.
Sure.
Yeah.
The Rose Bowl doesn't let him keep concessions or parking. SoFi's going to let him keep both.
Yep.
And they're $200 million in debt.
Yeah.
It's an easy decision.
The Rose Bowl's in debt for $200 million.
No, UCLA.
UCLA is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, last thing for you. I got a load of crap on social media on Friday night. I was on CNN with Alex Michelson, and I was criticized for my wardrobe.
Did you wear your pajamas again?
No. I wore exactly what I'm wearing right now.
Yeah, a little casual for TV.
This is who I am. I thought about. I looked at it afterwards. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm.
What
I'm
were they
casual
wearing?
Guy.
What were they wearing?
Jacket, no tie. It was a jacket, no tie.
That
crowd.
feels like the minimum bid for TV. Jacket, no tie.
Jacket,
right?
no tie. Yeah, I don't even own a jacket anymore. What do we?
You could wear that jacket. Just wear a shirt underneath it that's got a collar.
Oh, you think? And that dresses it up?
Yeah, a little
that
bit.
would have been, that probably would have got you off.
A little bit.
I kind of want to see how casual I can get before somebody
Take
says
top
something.
and shorts next time.
Yeah, before somebody says something. All right, there you have it. There is your Mason in Ireland. We're back tomorrow. Going to be mayhem tomorrow. Michael Thompson's here. Pepe Mantilla's here. Woo. It's going to be wild. So make sure you're back here tomorrow at noon. Coming up next for you, DeMarco and Travis, 710 ESPN.